Still talking, Brian. Still saying some words. Saying things. Other words. I don't know how it sounds in comparison to you guys, but this is how my voice sounds. Are we normally this dark? Are you trying something new? Hey, man. If you think it looks good, I believe you. I just noticed the difference.
Check.
That doesn't count. We're not. Oh, we are rolling.
Check.
No,
We are
it doesn't.
a little dark, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Brian likes it.
Okay. All right.
If Brian likes it, I like it.
It's the last show on this set, anyways. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's the fucking show.
Sponsored
Okay.
by Starbucks.
Wow.
No, it's not. You know what me and Amber watched the other day?
What did you guys watch?
Just awful.
Am I lower than
Just awful. No, keep them low. I
Okay.
don't want to hear
Yeah,
them.
I want you to talk louder
Oh,
than
speaking of
everyone.
which, we should bring up that commentary.
Oh, yeah. We will in a
Yeah,
second.
you son of a slut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry.
It had a nice alliteration to it.
Did it?
You son of a slut.
Ooh, you son of a slippery slut.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, because she's wet. So, we watched.
It's raining outside.
Yes.
That's all he means by that.
Nothing else. And what? Oh, I was. This was after the Schmodown Awards because I shot that.
Yeah.
And I was not feeling good. I had a really bad headache the entire day.
That doesn't seem like a stressful situation where you'd have a headache.
Not at all. I even threw up too. It's crazy. But come home. What?
I know it wasn't because of this, but just imagine it was just because it was Schmodown and like you hate it so much and you're just like, oh, I just threw up.
I mean,
Gotta
sometimes.
get you off that show.
Sometimes.
It's like literally, like he's at the
Killing
doctor.
you.
It's like, what are you doing to your body? I'm just working the Schmodown.
I mean, it's all fun and games
Have you
on
heard
the
of this?
front.
Have you heard of the show, Doc?
Scene behind a kayfabe, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, so
Yeah.
come later that day.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Nice.
No, I lay
Happy New
down.
Year.
I tried to take a nice little nap. It wasn't working. I come out. Amber's watching Baywatch.
Ooh.
New
Oh,
one?
the Dwayne Johnson joint.
Dude, this thing is fucking awful.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not even just not
Check.
funny. It's just like corporately edited. Like you can just
Oh, really?
tell that they were working around it. They just like, I don't know. They were trying to pull off the, I don't know if Paul Feig's a good example, but the riffing off of each other.
Like the improvisation. type
Yes,
thing.
but
like
also
lingering on a scene for too long.
it was like
yeah.
no, it was just standard editing too. It was like every time I talked, it cut to me. Every time you talked, it would cut to you. Nothing would really linger with each other.
No L cuts.
Exactly, no
No
L
J's?
cuts. And it
Am I
was
low?
just
Do I sound low?
you should stay low. You little.
Does it
bitch.
sound weird?
No, I'm sorry. No, you sound good.
Check.
Am I too loud?
No.
I don't know why I said it like that. But
Am I too loud?
Yeah. I'm in a 19. I'm John Mulaney.
Oh, zoinks.
But
They didn't say zoinks back then. What am I doing?
I don't
guys?
know
Oh,
what
God.
we're doing. Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
You're white though, and that fits.
Anyway, what happened? Where are you
So,
going with this?
anyways, it was just awful. It was
Yeah.
just horribly edited. It was making my head hurt even more. Zac Efron just looked gross.
He looked gross.
Like
he
he
wasn't
looked
well.
steroid
Like he
out.
wasn't well.
Like he looked
Okay.
like he went for it and he shouldn't have. Alexandra Daddario though is
Yeah. Fan. She's fun on Twitter.
she's great. Is she really?
Yeah.
She does funny quips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I loved her and
I
Percy
remember
Jackson.
like reading her tweets, be like, it's funny.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a really funny
It's
girl.
funny. That's a
Yeah.
funny tweet.
good follow. I'll try
Yeah.
to follow her. You know who else is a great follow?
Mark Hoppus.
Cody Hill.
He
the
is.
real Cody Hill.
That's good too.
Oh.
Oh, I got something to say about that, but go on.
Christopher McQuarrie. Holy shit. That guy's a great follow on Twitter.
He is. I always feel inspired
Yes.
going to his.
What did he say? He said something. He gave like a tip on screenwriting, and he was just like, "Don't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Just fucking write what you want to write." or something.
It's him and C. Robert Cargill, who's the writer of, I don't even know if I said his name right, writer of Doctor Strange, writer of Sinister.
Oh, okay.
Not
Works
Scott
with,
Derrickson?
Works with Derrickson
He's a
a lot.
good follow too, though.
That writer is a really good follow on Twitter because it's like, did you have a bad day today? Did you not write anything? Don't worry about it. Get out there tomorrow. Start anew. And it's like, you're a good dude.
Inspirational.
Keeping the, the hopes high.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Spirits high.
The
is what I
highs
meant to
high.
say. What the fuck?
Sometimes,
lows low.
sometimes
the hopes high.
I wish I could be that optimistic and insightful.
I feel like I have been lately.
you lately, yes.
Lately?
yeah.
Like Monday's coming around. Let's fucking rock this Monday,
You
guys.
did that
Yeah.
last Monday, and
Yeah.
it threw me off. I
Yeah.
didn't hear anything this Monday.
I
Today.
noticed today when we recorded this was a Monday, everyone was in a really bad mood this morning. And
yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to throw my fake energy here.
Nobody
I'm not
wants
gonna
to
waste
work
it. No.
today.
Today felt off.
Yeah.
Ooh,
For
even for you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just
shit.
felt
It's
like-
a pandemic across Los Angeles.
No, but I was looking it up. Do you know?
It was everybody at the Critics' Choice Awards, and we just could not sleep after such a great time.
Man.
Oh.
No, but I thought today, because normally there's a Monday in January that's like the most depressing day of the year, but it's not this Monday. It's next Monday.
Really?
Oh, it's every Monday at Collider. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's
We're all
actually,
family.
it's actually next Monday. So
Martin
Is it
Luther
really?
King Day?
Oh, Jesus
that's
Christ.
that's
That's
is
next
that the
Monday.
21st?
That's
Yeah.
the 21st.
I'll look. Yeah, it's the 21st, but I'll look up the reason why.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
All
not always Martin Luther King Day.
No,
No.
it's not.
I want to confirm
It's like
that,
the third.
that we're not all sad when celebrating the life of
Yeah.
that great man.
Wait, is Martin Luther King always the third Monday of every
I
January?
don't know.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
look it
I
up.
should probably know this.
I did say at work today though, because I was finding out whether or not we were doing stuff on Martin Luther King Day. So I went up to Riley, like, "Hey Riley, are we dark on Martin Luther King Day?" And then Jack, the British guy that's there, he's like, "Aha! I see what you did there."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "What?
No.
no, Jack, no, that's not what we do over here. That's not why we celebrate it."
oh no, that's not.
So, anyways, that was a delight. Oh yeah, let's throw him under the bus.
All right, Brian. So you know how on the Fast and Furious commentary,
Check it out.
you were giving us shit because we would do a mic check and then start screaming into the microphones.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen.
I was editing the clip for I believe it was Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too fast.
Your level is so much louder than the rest of us.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that was you bracing for the fact that we were going to be screaming and stuff, but I was looking at the thing and I was like, you can barely hear us.
what
And
are you
then
trying
I
to do,
fixed
Brian?
it, nodded, and fixed it.
Wow, he had to fix it in post.
Yeah, it's all
Wait a
good.
minute. So, like my normal speaking voice at this level
that could
was louder
be just
than
because your standard speaking has more volume to it. But
I don't know.
you. No.
I don't fucking. I'm trying to help you out.
Did you
here.
add a
but-
couple decibels to your
Yeah.
voice?
I don't know. Maybe I turned you guys down
Yeah.
in preparation for you guys yelling into the
Think of
microphone.
it this way. Like the reason I said this because when I talk, I imagine like a straight line, right, like a little thin line, and then when Brian talks, I imagine like a rectangle. You know what I mean? It has more like
What?
More range?
Your more range is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have range. I'm monotone.
All right.
But you're louder.
No.
You have more volume. You
got more
not
volume?
volume in the sense of like louder thing, but just more like
Like an
More
umph
range.
to your
Mass?
voice.
yeah.
Like
I
a
guess
more,
so.
Like you sound like a fucking man.
Ah, as
Yeah.
Your
opposed
penis
to
is
Cody.
bigger, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Brian.
Well, I don't know
Picking
about
up
that.
the metaphors yet.
I mean, I've seen Cody's penis.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm telling the truth when I tell him this, but I just want to make you feel better.
But here's the thing.
What's with this 1950?
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Say,
But with the Zoom, you get a
zoom.
individual track, so you can turn it down.
yeah.
So that's fine.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I fixed it, Brian. I fixed it, is what I said.
Yeah,
Well,
he
you made it
fixed
seem like the end of the world.
No, I just thought it was
No.
funny when I was editing. I was like, hey, remember when he was giving us shit?
Yeah.
Let's give him
And
some
now
shit.
I'm
Let's give him
loud.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's coming full circle. How do you feel? Roasted.
Boom.
Roasted. Nailed it. Blue Monday is next Monday.
Oh.
It is a
Blue.
name given to a day in January, typically the third Monday of the month.
Interesting.
Claimed to be the most depressing day of the year.
Should we just put on some Coldplay?
Some orgy.
We were all yellow. You know that song?
Yeah.
I hate Coldplay.
Oh, old,
never heard
old
Yellow, though?
Coldplay was great.
I've heard Yellow,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but
Early
I've never
2000s Coldplay was fantastic.
Before
And
they
then
went
they
all
went all
poppy.
poppy and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
terrible now.
Maybe
but
I would like them now.
They're kind of like Fall Out Boy.
See, here's the thing.
same
Why,
arc.
why does everybody? I know you don't like Paramore, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah. See, like why do a
'Cause they
lot
went poppy.
why do a lot of people like Paramore but don't like Fall Out Boy? They just did the same thing, right?
I don't have the data to support your theory there.
Okay.
But,
I know Frank loves Paramore. I
does
think.
he?
I think, but he hates Fall Out Boy. So like, what's the difference?
I don't know. Maybe it's a crush on Haley Williams. And
Yeah, that's true. She's
not
pretty
Patrick
cute.
Stump.
All right, I got the
He's pretty cute,
reason
too.
for the third.
What's your reason there? Brian?
And the reason
There's a
is
formula.
Very simple formula.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scream, 1998, 98,
Isn't it
Six.
7?
Six.
5?
96.
I think it's 5. No, it's 6. You're right. It's 6. It's 6.
Shimoda.
The
Brian threw me
formula
off.
uses many factors, including weather conditions,
Okay.
debt level,
Ooh.
Yeah, amen to that. Am I right?
because right after the holidays, you spent,
yeah.
and time since Christmas and time since failing our New Year's resolutions. Like Cody said, when do you
Jesus Christ. All right.
and low
Okay.
low motivational levels and feeling of a need to take action.
Good action.
So go watch Glass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on that weekend.
yes.
Oh, that's when it comes out. The Friday
The weekend before that.
The
yeah.
weekend before that.
Nice.
Oh, and your thoughts and dreams about this movie being crushed.
Yeah, it's really going to be
Yeah.
a rough weekend for some people.
okay. All right. Well, hopefully it's gonna make $1 million.
It'll make
Or
$1
two.
million.
$1 million?
It'll make
Or
it'll
two.
make at least $1
Hopefully it
million.
Isn't it tracking like almost 100 million or something?
70 million.
It's
The
gonna
last
be a
time I
big
checked.
weekend.
Yeah.
Christ.
Which I'm happy.
Crap. At
I
the
was
movies.
watching. We'll talk about Glass on this episode, but I was watching.
Baywatch. You said earlier you watch Baywatch
besides
and watch
that,
nothing
Cody,
else besides that. I get a real
they're
problem.
running in slow motion. Do you get it?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
they
like-
do that?
like
do they
the
play
show.
the original song?
I don't remember. I didn't finish it all the way.
I thought you were singing The Used for
No,
a
no,
second.
no.
Yeah, okay.
gonna be
You don't have to sing
just
it.
fine.
You didn't have to.
Yeah.
We all knew what
No,
song
but
it was.
I don't think we did. I don't know if they all did. Chat, comment down below. Do you know who they used? What the fuck was I saying?
don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah,
Baywatch.
I was watching a glass, like a breakdown video of M. Night breaking down a scene from the movie.
I hate that they do that before the movie's out.
Oh yeah,
They
I
did the
wouldn't.
same thing with Halloween that you were showing me. Yeah.
If I hadn't seen the movie, I would not have watched it because you're like, dude, this is a fucking great scene. Why?
Yeah.
Why do they do it? How do they have access to the scene? Before?
Some outlets do that. It's usually like GQ or Variety, but for some, not Variety, Vanity, but for some reason it was Fandango, and it seemed like they were like ripping off a series that someone else had already done. I don't know. It was weird. But regardless, it was M. Night breaking down a scene, and the first comment I saw was like, "Oh, I'm just happy to see M. Night like excited about his movies again," and that's what got me excited
Yeah.
about. Like,
he is pretty
yes,
excited.
you know,
he's tweeting nonstop about it.
his tweets like
it's getting
dude,
ridiculous.
Like, no, hold on, even
I blocked him on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
even though the movie
he
has like
blocked
a 30-something% on Rotten
Is it
Tomatoes,
30?
it's like 37.
Yeah.
the
Oh my
last time,
God.
which is ridiculous, I think. But it's still great to see that he's like, you know, excited. He's been wanting people to see it. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he just wants to make his movies and entertain people.
The funniest review I saw of it is it's a superhero movie from a guy who's never seen a superhero movie.
That's not funny.
That was funny
It's
to
also
me.
not true.
Yeah,
I don't think that really makes any sense.
Okay.
Who wrote that? I want to find him and
I
fight
think
him.
it was
or her.
it was the guy you mentioned at Comic-Con that said he looks like Bob Iger or some shit. Jermaine Lucier from he used to be at Slash Film now. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Bob Iger.
No, is it?
Did I say that?
You guys said like, "Hey, Cody, the guy's here again."
Wait.
Is it Bob Iger?
Oh! That's a different story.
That's an inside joke.
That's a different
I don't think
story.
we ever told that story on here.
No,
Nothing to
you
do with
haven't.
Bob Iger, I don't think.
Is it not Bob Iger?
No, let's start the show.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
bring
start
that
the
up
show.
in the end of the Patreon. in
Yes.
The next one. Oh, boy.
You want your wine?
Oh yeah.
You filthy slut.
Full disclosure, you're not a filthy slut. You enjoy wine. I want you to know that, Brian. It's okay. What's up, everybody?
Ooh, yeah, get it, Cody.
Howdy. Welcome to
Get it, girl.
latest episode of this program. Now he's pouring poison into Brian's glass here.
This is my
What are you
glass.
guys drinking tonight?
Drinking a
What is this?
A Zinfandel.
Again,
yeah,
you're doing the Zinfandel
I'm drinking
thing.
it because I don't know any other wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like.
You guys want to go like wine tasting?
You down?
I would be down.
That'd be a fun video where it's just you guys having a blast and me like miserable.
Well, you can just video us the whole time.
Here's
video
the deal.
us.
I have an idea.
With Canon?
Remember
Wait,
when we were discussing the Six Flags trip? And he was like, no, I don't want to fucking do that.
Oh, roller coasters.
And then I was saying, I was like, all right, well, give me an equivalent one. Give me one that you guys will enjoy that I'll like really hate and not love being there at all.
That's pretty equal.
Wine tasting.
God damn it.
Roller
Well, okay,
coasters and wine
So,
tasting.
like,
Yeah.
is the
Same day.
We need one for Brian.
Is it, yeah, I was gonna say, is
Yeah.
the series one Wanger hates it, the other two love it?
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Well, what's one thing that you wouldn't like?
Seeing Glass in theaters June and January at 19.
That's that really though the equivalency of drinking wine when you hate it and riding a roller coaster when you're afraid of heights.
No,
Seeing glass. Right up there with those, man. Oh.
nah, I don't know.
I feel like there's nothing that would
going
that
to
would-
Disneyland on like a Saturday would be the
Just like,
fucking
okay,
worst.
so we need something with you where it's like you're in a small space with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like going to a club or something like that.
Oh,
Like we,
dude, going to
just
like
like, fuck
yeah,
you guys.
one of those
Yeah.
Vegas clubs.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the three of us.
Yeah.
Let's go get chicks, man.
Not even that, we're just standing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Just like absorbing all the body
or
heat.
like one of the pool, the day
day
pool
pools.
Yeah,
parties.
yeah.
Oh no, even I wouldn't like
I-
that.
fun.
Full disclosure, I've been to a club
So
like
have I.
XS.
Yes,
or some-
XS. I've been there
At,
too.
it's fun.
Excess.
I didn't like it at all.
It's really loud. I could stay on the dance floor
What is
for
this?
like
Is this a Vegas thing? Is this a Los
It's
Angeles
excess?
thing?
no
What is
Vegas.
this?
Really?
Vegas.
Vegas? What is it?
It's a
Vegas.
club.
Yeah, fucking Vegas.
It's just a
Where
nightclub.
is it?
In XS.
I want to say it was XS, but I think it was at the Aria.
Yes.
That's the hot casino.
It's a hot
That's
casino.
the hot casino right there.
I figure you would have known about that.
I don't
probably-
really go to clubs.
I know you don't go
No.
to clubs, but you go
I
to
don't think
Vegas all the
no.
time.
I don't think Cody would like the club because you're saying
No.
one something
don't
I
really.
don't like,
No.
but you guys don't
Oh,
mind.
that's true.
So Cody
Well,
wouldn't
any of us
enjoy.
enjoy this.
No,
the club.
This is not actually going the way that's supposed to at all.
No,
Hold
we
on.
bring RB3 with us, and then it'll make
yeah,
it a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
little trip.
Yeah.
The clubs are only fun if you have your own table and
Yeah.
your own like setup. Otherwise, you're just waiting in line.
Well, and
yeah,
also
the whole
the-
waiting in line thing.
The girls get in for free. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
they get free drinks, and guys have to pay for everything.
yeah,
Okay.
It's 2019.
2019. guys.
Equality, right?
Yeah.
I was saying, if we were gonna do this, we should loop in Frank and take him to a Blink-182 concert.
Oh, the new Blink
the
182.
new
That would
Blink
be dope.
182.
Yeah.
That would be
good.
fucking great.
That's a great idea.
You know, he would have fun too.
Oh yeah.
He would totally.
Yeah,
Still enjoy
He
it.
wouldn't
I think-
admit it.
I think you'd see all these videos ending the same way, where it's like a reality show. Like you feel like you're facing your fear or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, where it's like you thought you were gonna be scared, but you end up having a good
Yeah.
time.
You
like
and then
it.
yeah.
I
No,
thought
but you won't like wine, though.
No, I won't. I'll be
No.
vomiting profusely, but it'll
No,
be
okay.
funny and
Yeah.
it'll be for the fans.
What if someone presents you with like, wow, this wine's been like fermenting for like 50 years and it's like the best
Stories don't change my taste buds, Brian. I hate to break it to you, buddy.
wine. No, but
You
it's,
never know.
You're like, oh, now you see like the difference between $20 wine and like $100
If you
bottle
believe
of
it,
wine.
Cody. If you believe it.
It's no, put a fucking blindfold on me and say, hey, that's one. We put it, taste these three things. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, hey, the second one tastes like it was made in the 1850s and it was made by a chef who
was a good
lost his
year.
arm or something like that. Like I want to fucking know that by tasting it. You know.
You don't need your arm to make grapes or in wine.
You just step on them.
Stomp
Speaking
on
of stories about like drinks
Stomp
and shit,
that
did you guys hear about this bar that one of the Russo brothers, or maybe they both did it? They started it up in L.A.
Ooh.
No.
Apparently,
Star
not
Wars
a bar,
one?
It's a restaurant, but it's
cantina?
all stuff like
Wine?
yeah, like wine and alcohol and all that shit and food and apparently I don't know much about it, but apparently like every meal has like a story behind it or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's out in the arts district, I think.
Okay.
Oh, the
Probably
fancier.
find really
yeah, which
Scott
means I
there.
don't want to go there. Yeah. But
Maybe
I
we
want to do
should.
that.
All right. I want to check it.
I've been listening to a lot of that Todd Garner's podcast. Remember the guy who was on Collider Live
yeah.
last week?
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's funny. I'm gonna look up his show. That podcast is great.
Is it?
I'm learning shit.
Is it
guys.
great insight? to
Yes,
it?
great insight. It's funny.
Ooh.
It's really good.
This ain't no promotional shit. This
Nah.
is real.
I was saying it's good
This
shit.
is on the real. Starbucks
Yeah.
though.
Who is he?
Todd Garner. He was a producer on a bunch of.
You know that show Collider Live? You fucking left.
Yeah, Brian.
Yes, but the people watching at home right now have
Oh,
no
okay.
idea.
He's worked
Therefore,
with
I'm an
he's worked with
audience-
Adam Sandler a lot. He produced Ridley Scott. He produced Black Hot Down.
Black what?
Black Hunks.
But I think I said Black Hot there. I mixed up the thing. I didn't say Cock Down.
It's a very sensitive
Black
subject,
Hawk
movie.
Down.
What's
is
his
what I
name
said.
again?
Todd Garner.
Todd Garner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he just talks to other producers and shit. I listened to one with Jason Blum. I listened to
Ooh, that sounds cool.
the Joe Russo one. I listened to the Adam Sandler one. They're all great.
Does he have
really
a lot of
fucking
episodes
good.
too? Is he?
Yeah, he's been doing it for about a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need a new podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
it's good
listening to
shit.
Conan's podcast, and I'm like, I need new podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did you?
I haven't listened to the past two though.
He's
yeah,
hasn't play on a single one of them, Brian.
Yeah,
I just started the Adam Sandler one.
I saw that he posted that new one. I haven't listened. I listened to Pete Holmes one. That was okay. I'm not huge on Pete Holmes.
You have to love Pete Holmes, or you absolutely hate him.
Yeah, he sound. Fuck, who does he sound like? I was listening to him. He was like, he sounds like someone we work with, but I don't know.
Cody just made a
No,
sound.
because Pete Holmes was the guy that everyone told you was really funny before you even heard of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, all right.
I was trying
get
to
it.
explain to Amber who he was. And like, you see the Batman sketches that he did?
Yeah.
And she's like, no. I was like, oh.
Well, he's
okay.
just a stand-up, and he writes
Right.
sketches. He had his own talk show, which Conan produced.
Yeah.
That came after Conan's show, but it was only a half hour, and it only lasted like a year or so.
right. Yeah.
But either you love him or you hate him. You have to understand him. He's full of himself. But I like John Mulaney's joke about Pete Holmes is Pete Holmes' biggest fan is Pete Holmes. So like either you love him or you hate him. But I can stand him for a while.
Okay. You can stand up him.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. So, all right.
The Producer's Guide.
Yes.
The producer's guy.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Todd
subscribe to
Garner
it.
and
Very,
Hollywood's
very
Elite.
good. Very, very good.
My buddy Alex from back home sent me a podcast called the A24 Podcast.
I heard about
saw
this.
that. Yes.
What is this? They just have actors and shit and directors and stuff talking to each other?
I only listened to one episode. I don't know if
Okay.
they just set it up, but I listened to one called "Don't Be a Stranger" with Jonah Hill and Michael Cera. And it's just
Okay.
them talking about like stories of when they were like promoting Superbad.
Maybe I read a transcript of that interview because I read
Cody
something.
reads
No,
transcripts. We
'cause I
listen to
saw no, I saw an
audiobooks.
article. I was confused because I saw it was an interview where Jonah Hill was interviewing Michael Cera,
Oh, then it was
and
probably
it was just like every question was written down, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. They just wrote down all the questions or whatever. Maybe it was the podcast. I don't know.
the A24 podcast.
Huh?
But
I've known of
it's
its
interesting.
existence.
Oh, you've
but-
known of it?
Yeah, but I just didn't think of it. Like,
Follow them on Twitter. You know, we see the
A24?
leaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they have like just two people. Like they have All the Way Home with Barry Jenkins and Greta Gerwig.
Ooh.
So just like two
What's
directors.
the next
two-
A24 movie
Oh,
coming
I
out?
see what they're doing.
There was one I saw. Oh no, that's Annapurna. I saw a movie over the weekend.
Oh,
But
we're jumping around.
I know.
We're not on
I know.
script.
Jump.
I thought I got confused with A24 and Annapurna. I thought they're
Yeah, I
similar.
understand that.
I get Annapurna mixed up with Anna Karenina.
The movie?
Yeah.
You get a production
One's a,
company.
yeah, I was about to say one's a film and one's a company that makes
I
films.
see the I'm like, oh my god, there's so many of these
I don't
movies.
even think Annapurna made Annapurna.
There's so many of these movies going on. How long is this franchise going for?
Do you think their poster was Annapurna Presents Anna Karenina?
That would be cool.
Guys,
Dude.
I get Focus Features mixed up with Mission Impossible Fallout all
All
the
the
time.
time.
I don't understand what it is.
No, I got Focus Features mixed up with Focused, which Focus Features did produce Focus.
Did they?
I think so.
That's hysterical.
I don't know if they did.
I don't think
you can
they
see the
did.
Focus feature and then it disappears. It just Focus.
The logo goes away except
Come
for the
on,
word Focus.
Hire
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, Blumhouse and I don't know.
Great story about how Blumhouse was made on that fucking podcast, by the way.
Did you read the transcript?
I did
about
not.
it?
No, I listened to the whole script.
Well, you listened to the A24 podcast?
No, I'm sorry. The
the
Todd
Todd
Garner
Garner
one.
one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
God, we got to get on the same page, guys. Let's get on
Get
the
the
same
sense.
page.
Let's drink more.
Let's drink more. Before we start drinking more, let's get into a little bit of housekeeping. Let's get it out of the fucking way because I know you don't want to hear it, but we're going to say it. Patreon.com/Wangers. That's where you can find a lot of this stuff. You can find this show here longer. It's extended. It's
so much
uncut.
extended.
There's no cuts. None whatsoever. There's a graphic that goes over, but that's it. That's it. You get everything.
Yeah.
All the juicy details. We're so racist and sexist in those Patreon
we're
sections.
We're not.
No?
No. Let's not tell them that.
We're
They
not
have to
any
find
of
that
those.
on
We're not any of
themselves.
those.
Yeah.
So you can find it $1, $3. You get commentaries, weekly commentaries for the most part. This week,
What's up?
we're going so fast. We're going so furious.
Like too fast?
We're going too
Maybe
fast.
too furious?
Too furious.
Oh, man.
We're joined by our good boy, our homie, RB3. Too fast, too furious, because we hungry. We're keeping with the Fast and Furious franchise. Excuse me.
Oh, you're excused.
The family franchise is what I'm coining it. Okay.
I know Brian said this a couple weeks ago about one of our commentaries, but
Home Alone
the
2
Too Fast, Too Furious is like my favorite one.
It's
I was editing the clip.
really funny.
The first cut I had of it was like 6 or 7 minutes, just nonstop, just laughter, and I was like, I got to trim this down to try to get it together. But
What were the funny parts? Can you give a preview of what people can expect?
a lot of racist stuff going on, not from us, but
No, just
within
the
the
movie.
movie. In
Yes.
the movie,
Oh, now I remember when they're
A
like
lot
my
of,
buddy
yeah.
Federico and Enrique over
Yes.
there.
a lot of ridiculous lines that somehow made have been.
Yes.
A lot of hashtag Me Too stuff that would not be made
yes.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff which
That
would
was
not
one of
be
my
okay
favorites.
today.
And they
Yes.
have the girl saying, smack that ass.
Yeah.
Smack that ass.
It's
It
a
all
great
comes
time.
full circle.
It's
See,
a
what I
great
tell you,
commentary.
the family franchise is
Yeah.
going to be a lot of fun.
Dude,
We're going
that's
through
writing right there.
Yeah.
We're going through all the Fast and Furious movies. It's been a lot of fun. So this week, Too Fast, Too Furious is coming out. Also, we've been doing these really cool highlight videos. Cody's been putting together these really cool, fun, just like compilation of some funny moments that are happening throughout the entire
Not all the
commentary.
funny moments.
No.
Don't worry. We're still leaving some
We're
surprises.
saving some
for
stuff.
you.
We're saving all the racist stuff for there so we don't get in trouble. So that's
no,
fine.
No, we're not racist. Not racist.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
tell them that. Let them find that out.
Okay,
on their
you'll
own.
find
Yeah.
out on your own. Check it out. The highlight videos are on our YouTube channel here, so check it out. We
Same
have
one
one
as
for
this.
the Fast and Furious. We have one for Too Fast, Too Furious coming out this week. Also, we put out one for Split that we did with Brett a long time ago commentary. So if you want to find that, you can find all of our commentaries on Patreon. Just for $3 a month, you get every single one that we've done. You just got to search for them. You'll be able to find it. But also, you can also get commentaries on our Bandcamp, which is simply thewangers.bandcamp.com.
Every time you say Bandcamp, I imagine an actual like marching band. Dick jokes.
American Pie.
Yeah.
You can find it on there, or just simply go to the top of the description right there. All the links are right there to find all that information. And just for all you I was going to say beautiful, but lovely, and I mixed them together. Beautiful, lovely people. The Split commentary is going to be on sale. It's $1, just $1.
$1.
If you don't pledge to the Patreon and you just want to get the Split commentary, all you got to do is just you buy it for $1. You can listen to it. You can prep yourself for the upcoming Glass, which is coming out this weekend, which me and Cody have seen. We will talk about in just a second. Your heart is pure. And rejoice. Thank you. So you can check all that stuff out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Really exciting stuff going on. Subscribe to the channel, Amateur Hour Films. We're on iTunes, The Wanger Show. We're also on Spotify. And this Saturday...
There it is. I was waiting for it.
This Saturday, yes, sir, we have our very first sketch video. Let's go fucking nuts, you crazy fucks. This Saturday, we're releasing our very first sketch comedy video. We already released
the
it
year.
to our Patreon peeps, and they seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, a lot of good responses so
A
far.
lot of fun responses. So I'm excited for everyone to see it. This is our new for this year. We're gonna do a sketch, short film, kind of just that order. once a month, you're going to get something, either a sketch or a short film. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the first one, you guys get to meet Chet Barney.
Who's
That's all I'm
that?
going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very excited. And then for our Patreon peeps, you're going to get a behind-the-scenes / bloopers video coming out this Saturday. So a lot of fucking cool content just left and right. I'm so glad we prepped a lot of stuff. And I'm also working on a Wanger's drive-through, which is quite possibly
that was a really good one.
the most controversial one.
We got a lot of stuff in the can. I'm excited.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I'm very much excited. Next month, we've got a short film that's coming out starring both of them, actually. And Max, too. Our good buddy Max.
Maxie.
He's in that one, too. So I'm working on that.
Maxie.
We're working
Maxie
on a
boy.
lot of stuff right now. And, yeah. So, shit.
You're still gonna try to put that drive-through together?
Oh, no, I've been putting
It's
it.
funny.
Okay.
It's
I'm
funny. Yeah.
considering separating it into different parts because, well, first of all, it is a nightmare to
It's a
cut.
mess.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking mess.
You'll see why, everybody.
You'll see why. But
Yeah.
for you guys, normally when I cut these things, I multiply the clips so that I can create different camera angles,
Yeah.
right? And I
Oh,
create
yeah.
a multi-camera.
Like a multicam. type
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do that with this one.
No, it's
because
just
every
chaos.
5 seconds
Something happens.
something happens. So it's taking me a bit longer, but that'll probably be out either at the end of this month or the beginning of February. But yeah, Chet Barney, our first sketch, coming out this weekend. Short film next weekend. Again, a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. We're even doing something on Monday that's like...
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing?
I have to think about that. We'll tell you.
we doing?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Ooh,
We've
ooh,
told you
ooh.
before, but
Cody went
good to know that you pay attention to us. Yeah.
jerking
I think
guys
he actually
off.
knows. He's just trying to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You're
Another
right.
thing that we're planning for the future.
Wait, do that motion again. Oh, okay. That was more.
I don't understand where you got the
having a
jerking
gangbang
off
party.
thing there.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Oh my god!
Oh! Also,
He just had a heart attack here.
this is the very last episode on this set. It's
Oh
the
yeah.
one.
That's what I thought you were referring to.
No, the other thing that we're talking Martin Luther King Day that we're doing.
Oh, Monday.
Monday, the most depressing day of the Patreon section only.
Yeah.
This is the last day on the set. I'm moving, so that means the studio is moving with us, and we're gonna have a new look. We're figuring it all out.
This show's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
It's
Next
just-
episode might be like we might shoot it somewhere different because I want to wait until the new studio is ready to go. But it's gonna look cool. Hopefully, it's gonna sound cool.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
Yeah.
The show's still happening.
Yeah.
And we're hopefully the 100th episode will be the new set. There you go.
Surprise.
Surprise. Oh, was I supposed to not say that?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just say
Surprise.
surprise.
There you go. And if you fucking just listen to the show, then it doesn't fucking
Yeah,
matter.
who
It doesn't
cares?
matter.
Whatever.
Who cares? Who
Yeah.
cares? All that other way.
Tweet us right now. So hey, I just fucking listened
Am
to
I
the show.
forgetting anything?
New merch store.
Merch store!
Merch. Damn.
Yes. Pick up some new merch,
Yeah.
please. We got a merch store. Thank you, Brian.
I read the emails.
You
There
read
it
the
is.
emails. I don't send them anymore. Check it out. Merch store.
Can I just say emailing is kind of silly sometimes when we all just have a group text that we talk
That's
more on
very true.
regardless.
That is true,
Every
yeah.
time we email each other, I'm like talking professional. I'm like, hello, comma,
Yeah.
space. Like,
Well,
why the fuck am I talking
when
to
I
you guys
email,
like this? It's me.
if it's something important, like if it's for
No.
a script that you like,
Sure.
I want to
Send a
send
script.
notes
Sure, that's
and
fine,
stuff
that's
and all
fine,
that
that's
stuff.
fine.
But
Yeah.
you know, then we don't reply, and then we just text each other. Hey, look at my dick.
yeah.
No, but then we
Typical
text each other.
fucking email exchange.
Yeah.
But then we text each other. Did you get my email? Yeah,
That's
I'll
true,
read it
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Trying to be a little proof. This is how we work. This is how it works. Okay. But yeah, we got a merch store, so check it out. With a lot of cool designs. Our good buddy Mike DeWolf, that's
Mikey
a
D.
fucking cool name, created logos for us. Some really cool designs. So check that all out. That's at the top of the description as well. And of course, the Bandcamp where you can find all of our commentaries. Just simply $3. If you don't want to follow us on Patreon and pledge to us once a month, I totally understand it. Finances are hard, but if by chance you just want to watch one of the commentaries, check it out. See all the ones that we have down there. And, you know, just for one measly purchase, you can watch along with us and have a good time. Drink some Zinfandels. I don't care.
Where do they buy it from?
Bandcamp. Oh, shit. Whiplash. Check it out. Good
How
movie.
fucking on the edge of the seat, you guys? I can't say sentences, but how on the edge of your seat were you guys when this scene was taking place? Is
Yeah.
what I meant to say there.
I was very much on.
You're just
I
like,
was.
God. Oh,
I saw this
God,
movie.
he's doing it.
I saw Whiplash very late.
Yeah.
I saw it at home.
I saw it in a theater all by myself.
Oh, that's the best.
It was
just
so
rubbing
fucking
your
cool.
penis.
And as soon as it
Metaphorically.
ended, when it ends, I'm just like,
You're like,
Oh!
guys. Yeah.
no one's around me to I can't talk to
Yeah.
anybody.
You all see that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
Wait, was it at the ArcLight? Did they give the speech to you?
No, it was out of Edwards and
God,
Brett.
that was still one of the most depressing moments in my life. God.
What did you saw? Wind River at ArcLight?
It was Wind River that I saw alone at an ArcLight. Yeah.
He's like, hey.
He's like, welcome to the ArcLight, everybody.
he played it to the whole invisible crowd. I think he was just rehearsing.
Yeah,
He probably didn't
like-
even know I was there.
And then you were just like, woo.
I was like,
Rock
good job,
on!
pal.
Taylor Sheridan.
Jeremy Renner. My boy Jeremy. All right, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Brian,
What's up?
we saw a motion picture last week.
We saw it
Okay.
earlier, and we're better than you.
Yeah, I don't mean to rub it in, but
It was
yeah,
a
your life
screening.
is pretty
We
meaningless.
went into a screening.
Normally,
Sucks so much dick. No, okay.
Yeah.
usually, fellas,
Yeah.
they release these movies early with confidence that
Yeah.
people will like them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is what we discussed going in. We're like, because we weren't really that nervous.
No.
Because you were like, no, the embargo is like 2 weeks before
No
the movie
one
comes out. We're like, oh, that's a good sign.
I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
might have screened it in like London before our screening. I could be wrong.
They're better than
I don't
us,
know.
yeah.
That maybe the London.
Fucking London.
Yeah, I don't know. London has fallen.
London's a great song by Third Eye Blind. Go ahead.
There
London
you go.
Calling.
Not the same song.
Not at all.
Featured in Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah, I'm still on the same song,
Probably Jonah Hill, 2007.
No, it is.
10.
It is.
Damn it.
Oh.
Okay, close.
though. No, I'm back, baby. By the way, it's episode 99. Warren Sapp.
98.
This is 99. Never shit. This is 98.
Yeah, he just.
Fuck.
The fuck you talking about?
So
no, Clint
now
McDonald.
we know Cody prepares because
Yeah, see?
he said he didn't. He's like, no, I just came up with that top of my head. You
Okay.
thought it was 99,
Okay.
and you prepared
Uh-oh.
for it.
This week, sure.
Under
last
the
week,
bus.
last week was not. Last week was totally natural, and I was really proud that I pulled Simeon Rice. This week's 98.
98.
Clinton McDonald.
They used to Clint Howard.
Which I did not fucking prepare, obviously,
okay.
so I knew that one.
very
But
Ben
he knew
Stiller
we were.
of you.
He
You
knew he was
get
gonna
ready
mess
for next
up.
week when the Warren Sapp episode.
Okay, he was
Don't-
99.
Yeah.
What a
don't
dick.
don't Google him, by the way. Bad
He
stuff
knew
there.
he was going to mess up with 99, so he knew we were going to call
Yeah.
him out for preparing. So then he had something prepared for 98.
Catch it. That's what you get with the show.
Like,
That's what you get.
By the way, Clint McDonald spent 1 year with the Buccaneers, and he was 98. That's just a stupid poll on my part. That's dumb. I could have done something better.
You know, it's not a stupid poll. Is us seeing this movie.
Okay,
back on
back
track.
to the movie here.
So I believe. So our thing going to see Glass is that okay? We're seeing it on a Tuesday. The embargo is up on a Wednesday
The
at
next
1:30.
day?
The next
Yeah.
day,
Wow.
a full like almost 2 weeks before the movie's coming out. I was like, okay.
How are we going to collect our thoughts?
So they got yeah. He slapped his knee.
How are we going to do that?
He slapped his knee. That's a knee slapper.
How are we going to collect it?
So we had that
That's
going for
my
us.
impression of critics. Go on.
Okay, yes. Because they're full of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. But so
Wait,
that was a
quick
that-
question,
that was
quick
good.
question.
Yes. Ask.
Do you ever see the critics with like their notes like during the movie?
I've
No
seen-
one has like a typed thing. I've never seen.
I've seen
the
a
notepad.
lot
Yeah,
of
little notepad.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
which is
yeah.
fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
You don't mind that?
Yeah, Scott
Nah,
Matt's got a notepad.
I forget shit all the time.
I say
man.
watch
I
the
totally-
goddamn movie. Don't
You know
worry
what's
about
funny
writing
though
things
is
down.
like I've sat next to people that have notepads and I don't see them write anything. But as soon as the movie hits the credits, they start
I
fucking.
don't know how
writing.
they do because like last night I had an idea. I was working on just a script for something, and I had a little journal book there, so I'm just writing stuff down. And like we went to bed, and I was really on a tear. I was like kept thinking of shit.
Yeah.
So I kept the journal to the bedside and kept like before I was going to bed. I was like, oh, that's a good.
Oh,
idea.
you
Better-
write something?
Better write that down before I forget.
Ooh.
But I couldn't see shit even with like my phone light.
oh.
And I was like, I don't know how these critics
blind.
fucking write in there. I don't have good
Oh, I
vision.
thought you meant your eyes are going bad.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. And did you wake up in the morning? You're like, oh, this is shit that I
I
wrote.
was like, it's just scribble. I don't
Just
even know what I
missed
was
that
trying to
super
say.
subtle, like wonderful, just shit. It's like 18 years
I've
of your
been meaning
life.
to go to the eye doctor for years now, guys.
Just go to Amber's work.
I will.
She's a
All the
doctor.
way-
you up.
It's all the way
She'll
down
hook you
there,
up.
though. It's in that direction.
She'll hook you up.
All right.
I say that though. You might not
Yeah,
be able to.
don't blindly
I gotta
say
stop
that.
saying that.
Yeah,
For my
yeah.
close
Promoting
friends,
her, yeah.
I
Better get
told
some
some
free
random chick
glasses.
one time. Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
hook you up. No problem. All right,
Glass.
Glass. So we sit there. We're in the theater.
Yeah.
Should we spend the entire episode saying glass, and
Glass.
go off on a
Yeah,
tangent
just
about
go
something
off on a
else?
tangent.
How's the theater?
Very much excited. What
a-
I always think that's funny when we sit around in like these screenings is we just hear people around us.
So many people are the worst.
Oh, they're so bad.
What's something that someone said?
They're just like, no, I
It's just people who love their opinion on movies.
Yeah, yeah.
They love how they view movies.
And
And
they
they just want everyone to know how they feel on movies.
Yeah,
And it's like,
and it's also
shut up.
They think that their opinion is like so original.
Yeah.
When it's just like no, everyone has everyone's been saying that. So we
Just
saw
say,
it.
oh, I did a marathon of Unbreakable today. And
They did have a Shyamalama. I want a Shyamalama thing. Shyamalanathon. I was texting with Striffler because he saw it too.
He saw Glass?
He saw Glass. I won't give away what he felt about the movie. But so I was texting him because he went to go see it, and that was a lot of fun. But we saw
Glass.
Glass.
Back to Glass, guys.
Okay.
Do you want to give your thoughts? Or do you want to hear what the tomato meter says?
I don't want to hear the tomato because I think I know what the tomato. I don't read what people say on Rotten Tomatoes.
There's just the consensus of it.
Well, I know.
Can I read it and then you guys say whether you agree or disagree?
No,
with
like
it?
the official statement they release on it.
Yeah.
I don't like that, but go on.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Right
Don't
now-
say any names though.
No, it's the
It's the
consensus.
official Rotten
I'm sorry.
Tomatoes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Glass came out as a 36% Rotten Tomatoes.
Jared
36
Weaver,
now.
Angels.
I remember him.
one year.
Picture.
He was a man.
They say Glass displays a few glimmers of M. Night Shyamalan at his twisty world-building best, but ultimately disappoints as the conclusion to the writer-director's long gestating trilogy.
That's pretty
that's
accurate.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
So you agree that it's
I
disappointing?
agree. Well,
I was scared to ask you. Like, the credits were rolling for like 6 minutes, and we were just sitting there in silence.
when
and
I
was
looked
like,
over at you, I immediately knew that you
I was like-
weren't on board.
I was like, what'd you think?
You can tell from Cody's face that he didn't
I
like
could tell
it.
from his face and the way he said it.
I more felt bad.
Why?
Because I was looking
'cause
forward to it so much.
That, and I was super hyped for it. I was rooting for M. Night. I wanted everything to work out greatly, and I was just bummed more than anything.
Yeah, it became one of those things where it was frustrating because there's so much good, but then there's also
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of really good.
like really
Yeah.
like this is like his filmmaking is just top. I
No,
don't mean to be
he says
pretentious,
that. No,
like,
he's right.
like
it's
like,
some of
I
the
know, but
best
just the
cinema.
way you say it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry. His filmmaking.
His film making.
His filmmaking.
You shouldn't have spaced those two parts of the word. though.
I should have put a hyphen
Yeah,
in there.
but
It
for real
doesn't
though, the
work like it.
cinematography in this movie is some of the best stuff you've ever seen in an M. Night
looks
movie.
great.
It looks great.
Beautiful.
Some of the shots, like the way he specifically shoots like McAvoy in certain scenes is just like glorious. And I will say the performances for the most part are all really great.
They're all great.
James McAvoy.
Not all great.
McAvoy steals the show.
Anya
Like
Taylor Joy, the worst, right?
no, she's good.
no,
She's
Just
just
trying to
not
figure
given.
out who's-
She's not given.
Who's gonna be him?
She's not given much to
Scroll
do in the
through.
movie. Like her storyline was just like,
Yeah, her story ended. It split. As you can see, she became full circle with a shotgun, and now that's over. I don't know where you can go from there.
Yeah, it makes sense where they go with her in the story.
Okay.
It does, but it was just like okay. I feel like I think the biggest takeaway is he had so much ambition with the movie that the ideas are there. The execution rushed, not all the way how I think they should have planned out.
That's fair.
Do you think he didn't have enough budget or enough time to work on it, or
No,
it just didn't work?
This doesn't feel like a studio metal film. Like
No,
this
it
feels
feels like
him.
an M. Night movie.
Yeah. I think
I don't want to get too much into it.
No.
Because I don't think it's fair to be spoiling things for people.
right.
But,
We'll probably do like a full spoiler episode next week, and
Yeah.
if you do decide to see it,
I think you should. It'd be a fun combo.
I'm
'cause
scared.
I didn't
I'm
like
I'm
scared.
not scared because I thought for a fact he would hate Mother. I thought he would hate Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
He liked both those for different reasons. I don't know what the fuck this guy likes.
and I
all
saw
right?
a new movie today. We'll talk about it.
Oh,
If I
I
like
can't
it.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But
no,
yeah.
but I still have to see Unbreakable.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I
do.
obviously
You
have to
do
see
need
that,
to see
right?
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Because
And I
there's a
don't
lot
want-
of stuff that really helps this movie if you've seen Unbreakable.
Okay.
True. I don't want to hype up Unbreakable too, because Unbreakable is great, but
People saying it's one of the best.
it's one of the best.
ever.
movies.
It's a masterpiece.
Really?
Signs is still my favorite.
Stop.
Yeah,
It's a
fine.
great.
Sixth
It's
Sense
a great
isn't
movie.
everyone's favorite. When,
I mean,
when did
I
that
think-
become hate?
No, Sixth Sense is the consensus favorite. The Unbreakable is like the hipster film student favorite.
'Cause it
of
came
M.
out
Night. Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no one really
I think
saw
Sixth
it.
No
Sense
one
might
liked
be-
this when it came out, but I knew from the second I saw it, it was amazing.
Sixth Sense might be his best
Well, critically, probably.
Yeah,
The only
maybe.
Oscar
Yeah.
nominated.
favorite. I like
I'd
Signs.
say Sixth Sense or Unbreakable. Or,
Yeah,
Oh.
they're solid. They're solid
Okay.
movies. But yeah, I don't. Bruce Willis was like, everyone was saying like they
It's
thought
the
that he was
best he's
great.
been in years. I'm like,
No, it's
oh,
not.
That's
It's
a pretty.
not.
It's
He's
a pretty
still-
low bar.
So
but
it's the best
yeah.
he's been since Looper.
No,
It's not.
He's still sleeping.
Ah.
Yeah, he's still old and
But
cranky.
isn't
There are
isn't
moments.
that
There are moments when you can see it, where he's like, "All right, he's trying here."
To be fair, his character to begin with, David Dunn, is a very flatline character, anyways.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's not like the most dynamic.
Samuel
person.
Jackson is fucking awesome.
he's great.
He's-
McAvoy is even better this time. Right?
Like
Yes.
if anything that you like from Split was McAvoy, right?
Yeah,
his performance, at least.
I feel like that movie would not work without McAvoy.
Right.
and it only works because of him.
It's
McAvoy,
actually a fair criticism. Don't agree with you, but I understand where you're coming from.
McAvoy,
How are we gonna collect our thoughts?
Times
How are we gonna
like
do it?
every time McAvoy is on screen, like I'm smiling.
Yeah,
I'm
he's great.
like, oh my god, I'm loving every single thing that's going on. It's just like there's certain things. It's just like, come on, like you. It's weird when you start to think like, okay, I would have done it this way. I would have done it this way. But
see, but can you do that? Like, didn't one of you guys say like you can't like give your thoughts on a movie like that? Where like I would have done it this way, as opposed to just enjoying that.
I think I might have said that, but I don't.
Or is that?
I think that's human nature to
just to
feel
say-
that way.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. You can't
say like, oh, I would have done it this way. Well, it's not your movie.
Yeah.
well, my only thing is like with the script, like you can't really. I don't know if you can really. I mean, this movie in particular, maybe because it was M. Night writing it, unless there was for some reason a ghostwriter that nobody knows about. Like judging a movie based off the script because the script is never really final in a movie is kind of weird to judge it that way.
So you're saying you can judge this movie based on the script because he wrote it and
No,
directed
well,
it?
yeah. If it's
That's when you
like
probably can.
if it's like the sole writer, if he's writer and director, I think you can. Yeah, but. You know, for like a Suicide Squad or like a movie that's something like
A
that.
studio thing,
a studio
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But like this, like there's just so many great moments. Like I would say, I don't even want to say that. Okay,
Because if you start saying like more, if we go more, then people can piece things together. That's why I like to say like, what's a spoiler? That's not a fucking spoiler. I like to always say people aren't stupid. They can piece the things that you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a lot of reviews, stuff that I've watched and listened to or read, like I can't believe some of the things they've said in some of the reviews.
And they
I'm
give
like,
it away,
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah.
Like,
I came
that's
across an entire spoiler-filled
Yeah.
review today. There's just
ridiculous.
like someone
but
just
they-
spoiling everything.
But they don't say no spoilers.
It's
or
like
anything?
if
They say spoilers, yeah. But then people are in the comments are like, "Oh, I'm glad I watched this, so now I won't watch the movie." And it's like, you gotta
Yeah.
give the movie a shot. And at the end of the day, I will say, like, if you're like a diehard M. Night fan, and I think there are people that will defend it, like to the core.
Some people like this movie.
Yeah,
There was
you liked it.
Well, I did like it. Yes,
Yeah.
I did like it, but I acknowledge the problems. I
Okay.
guess I'm glad that's where I'm going
Fair
with
enough.
this. But like I want to see it again, and the more I thought about it, the more I started to like it. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
find the best parts of it to warrant a multiple
fucking
viewing.
Snyder was bringing up stuff in his review, and I was like, that actually makes sense. I'm like, that makes me view that a little bit differently. All right, I get that. Still don't like what they did there, but
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I see what he was doing. This movie isn't bad for like a lack of trying or care about the like. M.
Yeah.
Night's still super fucking passionate about this
Yeah,
shit.
it doesn't
and,
feel
and
like
I'll
a
always
one-in.
love that. He's not being lazy or anything. It's just I didn't agree with some of the stuff.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's like normally.
but
It doesn't deserve a 36. dude.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
can even argue that this might even be fresh. Like,
Oh wow.
I would say so.
I would say like it should be somewhere in the 50s right now. Like, I don't know.
So you're saying like you had expectations from Unbreakable and Split, and this didn't meet those. So now you're.
What do you mean by
disappointed.
expectations? Are you saying like specific, like plot wise,
Well,
or
like when people
Is that no?
No?
I didn't think of like I wasn't upset because like I wanted the story to go this way. Not that at all.
Oh,
that's
because
not my
I'm
thing.
thinking like the Star Wars Force Awakens Last Jedi thing, where like it sets up so much and then it just like squashes it in Last
No.
Jedi. So it's not that.
I
where
just
it's setting
expect.
think so.
I just
Okay.
expect something that's going to be good and something that's going to like entertain me to the fullest. And with this, like, my hype for this movie wasn't so much just for like Unbreakable, Split, and now this. My hype for this is just for M. Night because I love the guy, how he crafts. How I love the filmmaking. But no, I very much
Making.
exactly.
Right.
Like I feel like we're in an era right now where M. Night has been coming back
Yeah.
in like the best way possible because part of me kind of just feels bad because of like all the shitty movies that he's done, and now he's coming like with The Visit.
Yeah.
He's showing more of his passion. Like he's not doing After Earth. He's not doing these big studio movies.
Airbender.
People are like pitching him, like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, why not? Like he's doing movies that he actually cares about, and that's what I was
low-
like rooting for the most.
Smaller movies,
Yes.
lower budget,
Maybe-
just like character studies.
Yeah, even though this is a smaller movie, still, maybe since the expectations were so high, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he should just not, go into every movie with just no expectations, where like people are expecting the worst, and that's when he's at his best. I don't know. I really don't
That's
know.
what I
that's
felt like it
also-
was for The Visit.
I don't know where you can go for. I just don't want him to get discouraged.
That's
because I
also
like the guy, man.
that's also like the stigma behind M. Night in general. Like
Yeah.
people are like, "Well, it's M. Night." People are.
Yeah.
I think people are still uneasy with him.
Yeah.
because
After The Happening.
after the happening and even Last Airbender, Lady in the Water, like all of his movies, like his dark era or whatever, people are like, I don't know about him anymore. You know, it's like the Wachowskis. Every time the Wachowskis to come out with something, you're just kind of like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but now I think now that he's like done with this, it's like, okay, you did your
something. Go do something small.
Go do
weird.
something else.
Yeah.
Stick to in the same vein as Split and The Visit, but
Yeah.
like make it your own original story, and like have some fun with your filmmaking, which he's doing.
Yeah.
So it's the conclusion of the thing. He won't
Yeah,
continue.
he said he's not doing it anymore.
Okay.
He says he's not.
But then
Hopefully.
Split comes in, and yeah, David Dunn in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a Split movie.
Yeah. So I would say, obviously, go see it. Go see it for yourself.
People should see it. I'll never say like, don't see this movie. I
Yeah.
think there's enough in here to warrant buying a ticket
It's
for.
not a shitty movie. It's like you're not gonna have a terrible time.
There are parts that are shitty. Overall,
Like shitty.
oh yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
why.
I'll
I'm
talk
not
to
going to
that.
see the
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
because there's still so much I have to see.
Yeah.
And this isn't one of them. Sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize to me.
No, but I know.
What movie do you want to talk about, Brian?
Yeah,
what
no,
did you
let's talk
see
about-
this past
So there's our
weekend?
glass. Check it out. 5 out
Yeah.
of 10. No, not 5
What
out of
would
10.
you guys rate it?
I give
I
it
don't know
a
where I'm not gonna rate it.
5 out of 10, probably.
5 out
Oh
of 10?
really?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
I'd probably give
That's
it
almost a passing
Six.
grade.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
Six,
said, like
maybe.
a 50 or 60.
That's around
Maybe a
tag.
seven.
Yeah,
Maybe a
tag.
seven.
It's a tag.
6.5. 6.
Tag's better, actually.
Whoa!
Oh, you like tag more?
Yeah, tag's better than this.
Okay.
Fuck
All right.
yeah,
Cut his
dude.
mic.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Cut it. Actually, Todd Garner, producer on that movie.
Yeah.
On Tag?
Produced
Yes.
on Tag.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish you guys
Ed
should've
Helms
told
is one of the guests on his podcast. Haven't listened to that episode yet, but want to.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff Tomzik, good director.
Check it out. There you go. Glass. It's not so much ass, but you know.
We thought it was funny because
It's
it
just
rhymed.
it's just funny.
It rhymed,
It's
guys.
just funny.
Glass is ass.
M Night and me and M Night are friends. If you see this, we don't think it's ass.
What do you think people call him? Think people call him M Night? Or
What's
Night?
his first name?
Do you know his first name?
I don't know.
Ooh, look it up.
Mystery.
I hear people call him Night all the time.
When I saw him, I was like, "Yo, M." No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
M Night, get over here.
M Night.
Yeah, mhm.
God, how many
Night
times do you think
Jam.
people are like "Shimalama Ding Dong"?
Ooh, it's like
Can you imagine that?
he's Indian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Manoj,
Manoj.
MANOJ.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's like me. I get Chupacabra all the time. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Fucking original hack.
Manoj Naliatu Shyamalan.
It's a dope name.
So I can see why he went with M.
I
Night.
always want to. When I was writing them a book,
Really
I was
rolls
like,
off the tongue there.
when I was writing my book, I was like, should I do CR Rubalcaba? Like JR Token.
That's actually really funny.
I'm not JR Token. I'm not JR Token.
That's good.
The
Brian,
day I write a book. Or what did you write? What did you
what'd
listen
you
to?
watch?
What'd you watch? Whatever the fuck.
what media did you intake?
Yes.
I saw half a movie on Hulu.
Okay.
We talked about
Brian, you
it.
said you saw a full movie.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Oh, this is a different one.
Yeah.
You're lying to us.
We
You have a lot
we
of
talked
free time on your hands.
we talked about the best documentary of the year. We said it was the Mr. Rogers one.
Oh,
Watch
did you
it.
see Identical Strangers?
No.
Oh, what'd you see?
I started watching Minding the Gap.
Oh, yeah, the skateboarding
The
one.
skateboarding
right?
one.
How is it?
It's good. It's just really depressing where I couldn't finish and I need to like get in the mind again to go back.
Okay.
What? Oh, the Minding the Gap. Yeah.
This guy.
I hate
I didn't even have to
myself.
say anything.
No. we
Because-
just look at each other. That's what
Yeah.
good chemistry we have.
It's like we have sex.
Yeah.
No, but it is about it's a documentary about these three kids from a broken home and all they have is skateboarding and that's like their family and that's their escape and they talk about it and it's great like did you guys ever just have a video camera when you're younger and just like film your friends? That's what this guy did.
Yeah.
And he just filmed his friend skateboarding and then he grew up and he became a great like camera operator guy. But he just put all this footage together and does interviews with his friends and families and everything.
One of them directed it? Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
the kid,
Oh,
the kid
okay.
actually directs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's really good. It's really well done. It's just really depressing because like the families beat each other and all
really?
that shit, and it's like
That's not
it's really well done. I need to finish it.
Oh yeah, okay. I was about to say this is the one that you saw half of.
Half of that, yeah. I need to go back and finish it because when I watch shit at home, like I get like distracted.
You wanted to leave a gap in your viewing.
No, I didn't want to.
That one he tried too hard
Yeah,
on. You
yeah,
tried
yeah.
too hard.
All right.
That
Yeah.
one felt like you had it ready to
That
go.
was like Glass.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had it, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Like you had that one banked, and you're like, when am I going to put this gap joke in here? I got it.
Okay.
And
the one you saw full, I'm scared.
I saw in theaters, which by the way, going to AMC on a Saturday is the fucking worst.
Yes. Yeah. That's fair.
You have fucking old people right next to you saying all their inner thoughts out loud.
Wait a
like,
minute. Did you see On the Basis of Sex?
No.
I was about to
That's-
say, because I
that's
saw
another-
that movie with a bunch of old people in AMC this past weekend.
Oh.
too. Go
I
on,
was
go
in
on.
your,
go
I'm
uh,
excited to
go
hear you
on.
say
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about that because I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that one.
Go.
Oh, is it any good?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's good. Go.
Yes.
Go.
Justin
Uh,
Theroux.
Yeah.
I saw Vice.
Oh.
Oh, we all like howled.
Oh,
Steve Carell's so good in that movie.
Did you see it?
No, I
Have you-
I mean,
that's what
the
everyone
fact that
says.
he's not getting talked about
Yeah.
for Oscar nominations.
I know.
No, he's not an
Yeah.
Oscar-worthy
I don't
performance.
fucking care anymore.
Yeah, have you seen it,
No, I
Vice?
haven't.
No.
I want to see it. I really do.
Do you guys think I like this movie?
That's hard. I haven't
you
seen
will.
it. Did you like The Big Short?
I liked it very much so.
I think you'll like it.
I want to say no.
I thought it was okay.
Oh, damn it, you fucker.
You didn't give us that option.
Yeah.
I know. I
Detroit-
Wait, take it back. Take it back.
Yeah.
I liked it. I
What are your
didn't love
options?
it.
Okay.
I feel like the performances are great.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's way better than Bradley Cooper or Rami Malek as like as an actor.
But Rami Malek, like,
Sang.
he transformed. He wore the teeth.
No,
He
no.
looks like him.
He
Brian.
looks just like him.
Christian Bale gained like 50 pounds and has the
very
gut.
But
and
Rami Malek
everything.
looks like him.
He looks
So
like
does
him.
Christian Bale.
You don't understand eyeballs, Brian.
Teeth.
You just don't understand eyes. Okay.
You don't even like Queen.
Yeah.
You didn't grow up
You didn't grow up
listening.
with Queen.
You didn't listen
fuck
to
you,
Queen.
From
Brian.
the 70s?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Not 50
Yeah.
years old.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, Brian.
You piece of shit.
Okay.
What do you feel about Vice?
Was it nice?
The performances are great.
That was
Aim-
good.
Amy Adams is great in it.
As always, she's great.
Everyone else is great. I feel like the film making,
Making
That's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's a T-shirt.
the film making question mark.
but behind it is just it's all over the place.
Okay.
It's
It's like a tone thing, like he goes from a comedy to a serious.
That-
Dude,
that's
that's what I feared.
That's what I felt with The Big Short.
It goes all over the
Yeah.
place. But this one, he doesn't know exactly what he wants.
Is the editing jarring?
It's a lot of like this is not a spoiler, but like say we're having an intense conversation, it'll just cut away to like a lion taking the head off of like another animal
It's like a metaphor.
as like an on the nose metaphor.
Oh, actually, I saw that clip.
Oh, really?
That clip was released online.
See, it's
Yeah.
like jarring shit like that like takes you out where it's like oh, it's just Adam McKay kind of jerking himself off like this. They don't get it. They're gonna get it with this fucking metaphor, like a stack of teacups falling over. It's so
Yeah.
fragile and stuff. Like fucking just give me a straightforward thing. The humor, some of the humor works, but as overall, it's trying to do a lot, but not fully like realizing what it wants to be.
Okay. Damn.
So I enjoyed The Big Short
go ahead and
more.
I
Cody
got
just
two
smelled the
whiffs
wine.
and that only took one smell.
But
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I texted my friends. I was like, "This is if Michael Moore wanted to make a movie."
Oh no, I hate Michael Moore.
Yeah, and it's like because they mentioned.
Wasn't someone saying that someone thinks that this is the next Michael Moore?
What do you mean?
I didn't hear that at all.
Someone say that?
Someone said this is like if Oliver Stone made a comedy,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but it's like they mentioned in the movie like because they show scenes of during 9/11, Dick Cheney gets taken down to like an underground thing to be like safe and everything.
Oh, shit.
But they mention it like we don't know what went on in that room because no one has transcripts, no one has recordings.
Did they
show George
actually
Bush
show
at
stuff
the-
in there then?
Yeah. So then I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's where I'm drawing a line there. Yeah.
Did
so
they
I'm like,
show George Bush at the elementary school?
no, they didn't do that.
Dang, I would have seen Sam Rockwell do that.
Yeah, but
been cool.
Rockwell's barely in it.
Oh.
That's what I figured.
Is he just
Yeah.
that one scene in the trailer?
That's a good scene where he's like eating buffalo wings next to him. That's a good scene. He's in it for a little bit more than that, but it's mostly Christian Bale and Amy Adams.
Okay.
Amy Adams is great, but it's
and
pain-
Steve Carell, my God.
So good.
He's okay.
Do they show the scene from Harold and Kumar?
No, they don't show George Bush getting high.
Damn it.
But they
That didn't happen. It's not canon.
there's like a slant in this movie where Adam McKay's painting Dick Cheney and Lynn Cheney. I think that's the wife's name.
Literally?
No, like painting them as almost like cartoon villains.
Cuts to Adam McKay just painting.
Sorry.
Oh hey, I'm Adam, the director of this film. What do you think of my piece here?
I wouldn't doubt that ever happening because I could see him like
They're doing something like that?
breaking the fourth wall.
Well, he
and
did
just,
that
like,
with Big Short when
Yeah.
he cuts to like Margot Robbie in the bathtub, like explaining the housing crisis. and
fourth
shit.
wall breaking.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's fine.
But as long as it's consistent with the tone of the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and it's not just like, oh, you're fucking stupid. You let this happen, you guys, because they go to like a focus group and like, we don't know what the war in Iraq is about, and then he tries to paint that as like, that focus group is what caused Dick Cheney to say the war, like justify going to the war in Iraq because no one knew what Al Qaeda was. They're like, what's Al Qaeda? Is that a country? Well, it's not a country, but let's invade Iraq anyway. So it's like taking these long leaps
It's like muddled.
and as opposed to like
Cheney was the guy that-
facts. I don't know, but I don't know the whole story. That's the thing. So it's like I don't know. It's all
Do
over
they
the
do
place.
that? I don't want to know. I was gonna ask if they do the part where they shoot the guy in the. he
I was
shoots
about
the
to
guy
ask
in the
that
face.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
They
don't
do
want-
that.
Ah,
okay.
all right. I assume
That's one of the funniest things.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's hilarious in this.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah.
fucking great.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I love Christian Bale. I need
He-
to see it. There's still, I don't know. When it comes to these Oscar movies, like I think in my mind, like, yeah, I gotta go see this, but I never end up doing it.
Yeah, I really want to see this one because I like The Big Short. Adam McKay as a director, as like a serious director, not like Step Brothers or
Right.
even Talladega Nights is really well done.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I haven't seen The Big Short, and I haven't seen this yet because I don't want to view Adam McKay as a serious director. Like,
you still want him to be Step
making
Brothers?
dramas is what I mean. Of course, he's a serious director, but I mean, as far as like making dramas, because like I watched Anchorman yesterday,
Great.
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Did he
it's
do
still
Anchorman
funny.
too?
he did, but
And I like Anchorman too.
he had. Wait,
I
go ahead.
fucking love that shit. Go
You
on.
like Anchorman too?
Yeah, there are parts where the joke doesn't work, but they commit to it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what I respect. The shark thing is one of the funniest things.
Oh,
When
the
he starts-
shark thing was
not
the
a-
worst.
The
I don't
shark
remember
is
that.
silly at first, but then he starts singing about it. It's beautiful.
I think the story is he had to do Anchorman 2 in order to do The Big Short.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So
The
now he's got this. He's under Annapurna, who
Anna Karenina?
No, Annapurna.
Focus
And,
features.
and Plan B, Brad Pitt's
Plan B is
production
a
company.
great way to get out of everything. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
So now he's kind of like that's why like he's independent now. So it's like it's his vision.
Okay.
But I feel like it should have been like kind of meddled with, which I hate saying is like taking an art. He should have been given notes. But I feel like that's a bad thing to say.
Yeah. Because The
But-
Big Short took a long time for me to get into it.
You didn't like it?
It's also a long movie.
It's
right?
a long movie. The first like act or so, I was like, "Fuck, I'm not feeling this. It's too much. It's all over the place." And then at some point, it hit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Okay, now I'm on board."
Yeah.
You know.
And I remember going to the AMC Burbank 16 like a year or so ago, and a guy, you know how like they do pre-screeners? They did one for Vice.
Oh, you should have done it.
So
You could have saved this movie, Brian.
no, because
How does it feel knowing you have that responsibility?
no, but now I
failed
understand.
America.
Like he did pre-screenings and he got notes of like what works, what didn't work, so that affects what he takes out as far as jokes work or as far as like narrative stories, narrative structure, I guess.
How do you feel about that?
What
How do you guys feel about
pre-screening?
like pre-screenings and you're taking notes from how audiences feel? I get like if it's like a studio mandate, like okay, the test audiences, like what does that do to you as a director? Like how does that fuck with your head? That like a test screen, just one test audience. Let's say one test audience
doesn't like it.
doesn't like it. There's like okay, it's too long. Okay, well why is it too long?
Well, you also have the option of not taking their notes.
It's true.
Yeah,
But
I-
how
I-
often?
I don't know.
Get-
I really don't know, but
I think you kind of need that for comedy because you need to
Yeah,
know what
you do.
works. 'Cause it-
on the Todd Garner podcast, guys, there was a great note about the Water Boy. They had
a great
initially the character would stutter like a million times more, like anytime he spoke.
yeah.
And the test screening said they just weren't laughing, and they're like, okay, maybe we cut back on that and just get to the words and to the joke. And
So
that
they
was one of the
saved
best
it
notes
for,
that they got. Yeah,
So they saved it for Little Nicky.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So notes could work
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
in that sense, but I feel like maybe like some things didn't work in this
feel
movie,
like
but it's just my personal opinion.
You should quit your job, and they should hire you as like a professional. Like this is
Test
what you
screener.
should not. A
Screen
professional test screener. They
Yeah.
should pay you to go watch a movie because you were like the perfect person. For
No,
stuff.
here's the thing. I won't do that because I gave Fast 5 a bad review. I
Oh,
saw
that's
that
right.
at the
That's
test
right.
screening.
That's right.
And I wrote that like this
Like,
is
this
fucking
movie
ridiculous.
sucks.
They would have been dead once they jumped off the ravine.
You're thinking logically. Okay.
Yeah, but then like they obviously
Well, maybe you have a
ignored that
specific
note.
genre of film that you test screen for.
Like
maybe,
a-
maybe not the blockbusters.
Just like one of these like smaller
Yeah,
independent
maybe.
movies.
I don't know.
Maybe, but the movie's doing well. It's getting all these Golden
Yeah,
Globe
it's true.
Oscar
It's
nominations.
doing fine, yeah.
So it's going to be fine. But to me, I like The Big Short better.
Okay.
And I don't know. There's things that like with Glass. There's things that do work, and there's things that do work. There's things that don't.
Yeah.
But overall, it wasn't like the best time at the theater.
Okay. Would it wouldn't have made your top? Wait, was
No.
that technically a 2019?
Yeah.
No, that's 2018.
Or 2018. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
okay.
came out low and did last year.
Yeah.
It
and
wouldn't have
it's-
made your top 10 though.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, go for Christian Bale.
That's the one reason why
Yeah.
I would want to go see that movie.
Yeah.
And the shooting the guys in the face.
Oh, it's like in the face.
Oh, you didn't know you shot him in the face?
No, I know,
yeah.
but do they show it?
Kinda. It's really quick.
Oh,
But
okay.
then I'll
On
explain
the
after.
basis of sex, guys, I
Yes!
watched that one.
That's my boy.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's
Nothing great,
Yeah.
nothing spectacular.
How
It feels
old?
like a movie that should have been made 20 years ago with how the
Is-
lines of dialogue are. There's a lot of pauses with like when it's winking to the audience.
Boy.
Where it's like expecting a bunch of old people to laugh at this part.
Hold for applause.
There's like 5 of those in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, and old people laughed. I was the youngest person in the theater. Me and my wife were, and
You're what?
my wife.
Thank you.
But
and-
it was good.
Nothing Oscar worthy.
Nah.
That's why I think they released it in January.
It was technically still December.
Oh, it was-
like a couple of theaters. It expanded nationwide this past week.
So do you think they were going for that Oscar pool?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
think they were
just
trying. But
Nothing worthy
no,
of that.
Didn't really. You could tell they were really trying in the movie.
How's
Yeah.
not Alicia Vikander?
Felicity.
Felicity Jones. She's great.
I get 'em
She's
mixed
really
up,
good.
yeah.
Her Brooklyn accent. I'm not from Brooklyn,
Ooh.
obviously, but it felt like it was going in and out. Not necessarily that it was going back British,
She's English.
but
yeah.
that it was going just to cliched American. It would go from like Brooklyn to
We
like a
talk like
standard
this.
yeah. It was weird. Army Hammer's pretty good in it.
What
You
is-
guys want to hear my Army Hammer impression?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I want to do mine too. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Army Hammer. This is a great script I have here. I want to say, guys, when I read the script for this film, I really loved it and I connected with it, you know?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm the Lone
I
Ranger.
created Facebook.
Yes.
Is that him in the movie or is that him in person?
That's him in person, Brian.
in interviews.
Yes, he talks like this. He's a very good actor. And
Call
I have
me by your
nothing
name,
against him.
and I'll suck your dick.
I don't know what that line means at all, but
Not
I'm
at all.
going to say it.
He's very,
He's very.
Yes.
but he's a rich kid.
I was in the Snow White picture. Mirror, Mirror,
Oh, Mirror,
with
Mirror.
Lily Collins, who's
Mirror,
great,
Mirror.
and the script for that film was great. I love the script.
Okay.
Yes.
How was my boy?
Your boy's great. Your boy's very good.
Justin Theroux's in it.
Yes, Queen.
His character's kind of an asshole, a little bit.
Yeah.
He's kind of sexist, but he has a good heart.
On the basis of sex.
Yeah, he has a good heart, and he's one of the good guys. And
Okay.
there's one scene where it's like, the second it starts, I'm like, he's gonna love this. Coffee's gonna love this shit.
Why,
Damn
is
it,
he
I need to
shirtless?
see it.
No, it's weird. Like,
Is he naked?
no,
He's
nothing
always
like that.
naked in
But
things.
like,
Some
it
guy
just,
butt.
I don't want to.
Okay, no, save it because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do want to see it because
It's his introduction.
I
His
didn't
introduction
see-
is a little bizarre.
I was gonna see that fucking spy thriller movie just because of him.
Yeah.
But I didn't end up seeing it. But I don't know. I feel like there's something about him that he just.
Wait, it's bizarre. It's not a straightforward biopic.
No, it is. It's just his character's introduction.
Uh,
The way they do it, because he knows Felicity Jones from back in the day.
okay.
Her character, at least. And
Bruce Bader Ginsburg.
it's I don't want to say.
Okay,
it. But
okay.
it's very weird. It's like, oh, okay, and then
Okay.
But he's
I
great in
wonder
the
if
film.
there's just like a mandate for him that he's got to have his shirt off or he's got to have like some bizarre scene.
I also thought when this was happening, I'm like, he probably wrote this in himself. I'm like, he probably like this doesn't feel right.
Well, you saw his introduction in Maniac.
Yeah.
It's so
He has a
fucking
contract
good.
where it's like my introduction has to be fucking weird. Okay. I don't want it to fit with anything that's
Yeah.
going on.
He was in
Yeah.
he was in that. He was in 3 movies last year. He was in Bumblebee. He was in that, and he was in that spy movie.
Yeah.
He's coming up.
What's the spy movie?
I
The
forget what-
Mila Kunis one.
Yeah.
And,
The
Kate
Spy Who
McKinnon.
Dumped Me?
Yeah.
Ah.
He was in
Spy Who
that.
Dumped Me.
I believe he was the spy who dumped her.
Who dumped her?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then they go on adventures.
Yeah. What's
And
gonna happen?
Zaniness
Oh my god,
ensues. Yeah.
man!
What's he gonna look up?
I don't know.
Can I give? I saw a movie that I saw almost a year ago today.
Okay.
Not today. In a month. I texted you guys about it. I rewatched Annihilation.
Oh, you rewatched it.
I rewatched.
Yeah.
You still don't like it,
It
do you?
wasn't a happy tweet or
Yeah.
a text.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
don't remember
Let me
this.
pull
I
it
don't pay
up.
attention to anything
You
you guys
don't.
say.
Cody never
Send me an
responds
email
to
next
our
time.
tweets.
I'll read that.
Cody
Yeah.
doesn't respond.
I'll
to
just send you an email. Did
anything.
you read my text?
Oh, I'll get to the responding to text in a second. You finish your story.
Oh,
though. Yeah.
oh,
Mhm.
jeez, I'm scared now.
Yeah.
No, I still have the same issues that I
not that
had with Annihilation, where it kind of drags. I can see. I think you were saying about Glass, like you
Sorry, I just pulled it up.
a photo.
You
of
can't
something.
see that
You
one,
don't see it.
guys.
It's Cody's dick.
I showed a funny picture. All right, go on.
You were saying about Glass, about Schneider's reviewer, like he talks about the movie, makes you think about it.
Yeah.
In a different
you
way.
He's just going back on our text here.
I just see a text here. I enjoy the film What a Girl Wants with Amanda Bynes and Colin Firth.
Oh, that's right.
No
That's
one
because you guys
responded
were
to that.
talking about this. That wasn't what I was referring to when no one responded. But like I sent that. Okay, so was it when you were talking about Annihilation
Yeah,
in
I
the
sent
text?
it.
So you
I
guys
got
are
to
going
it,
off
right?
about it, and I didn't see my phone because it was on the charger. And this one, it was on the charger for a couple hours.
Okay.
And I go check it at the end of the night, and I'm like, I don't care about any of this. So I'm like, I enjoyed the
Jeez.
film What a Girl Wants with Amanda Bynes.
Because
And it's-
Brian takes a photo of a scene from Annihilation. Go,
Yeah.
you can
I'm
go.
gonna pee, I'm gonna
Yeah,
pee.
go pee.
Yeah, what happened?
And
Walk me through it, since I didn't
just
pay
talk to him.
attention.
And he says, if we did an Annihilation commentary, I would do nothing but bash it the whole way through. Ha ha.
that's right.
But he did ha ha with an extra H and another A.
It was like a ha-ha.
It's like ha ha.
Ha-ha.
Yeah.
With the H at the end.
And I said ha. It's a great. I always respond with ha ha. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I always say ha ha like I'm actually laughing. I don't actually laugh. It's a great movie. Brian, have you seen Enemy with Gyllenhaal?
Oh, yes, I remember this
Or am I
discussion.
dumb? And we've talked about this a billion times. He said, I tried giving Annihilation another shot. I still have the same issues with it. And nah, I haven't seen it. I hear good things. He said, I was just watching it and I was just thinking it's right up your alley. It's weird as fuck. Blah, blah, blah. It's
I think
weird.
you'd like that one. Yeah.
I think he would too.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it. I fell asleep. Not
You
because
haven't, you haven't finished Enemy?
no, I've seen it before. It's
Oh.
just, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to the part where
That's it.
like
The ending's amazing.
he sits on the bench and he like looks over. He's like, sometimes you just have those days
Yeah.
where you're just like, oh, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
It's good stuff.
Enemy's a good movie.
And then randomly, I said I enjoy What a Girl Wants with Amanda Bynes and Colin Firth. And I want you guys to know, I was peeing when I sent that. I was going like this. I was peeing.
that's
one hand on dick, one hand on phone.
I sometimes don't
And,
know how to respond to your funny.
Oh no!
texts.
As soon as I sent it, I was like, "Brian's gonna say, here comes Cody with the jokes,"
Which
And
I'm
I-
never upset about.
and I fully understood that no one was gonna reply to this. So when I woke up the next day and saw no replies, I got it. I
Yeah.
understood,
Oh,
guys.
so this was a mic drop for you.
Yeah, I
The
got
group
it.
texts basically are just me and Brian having a conversation and Cody throwing in the quips.
Cody with the jokes.
Yeah.
Let's get to another text here.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
This past Saturday, guys, I went karaokeing. Karaokeing.
Did you
Okay.
get the text? Did you get the text about
Don't
it?
worry, you're in the clear.
Yes, I love when I'm in the clear.
For a second, you're in the clear.
Damn it.
Oh, 1 sec.
Not
Split second?
Not hey. This
Hey.
guy. I got pretty drunk over the weekend, boys.
As you should.
I went karaokeing and
you
did
go.
2 songs. It was a bit of a stacked lineup they had there. It was like
Only
10
two?
There's like 10 or 15 people that are going in the rotation.
Oh, shit.
So, you know, after
Bunch
a
of
couple
white
hours,
people.
it's like every half hour you go up there or
Okay.
something like that. Let it off with, what was the first song? Oh, Blink-182, The Rock Show.
Mm-hmm.
And I dedicated this song before I went up there. I was like, Brian, I went up there, I was like, hey guys, want to dedicate this song? I was hammered. I was like, I want to dedicate this song to Frank and Copster.
You didn't even use my real name.
No one knew who they were.
Okay.
And just song awkwardly started. And then did my thing. I went back, and then I texted them later that night. I was like, just did Blink-182 at karaoke and dedicated the song to you guys. Didn't get a reply back.
No response.
Until like 9 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
So I went that whole night thinking, what the fuck did I do to Cobster and Frank?
Yeah.
Because you know.
I know, you were busy that day. You
No,
were
no, no,
exhausted.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. You know that I always respond.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, shit, is he mad at me?
If
What did I
there's
do? I was
one
like, I
person-
sent the latest draft of the script. What else could be mad at
If
me
there's
for?
one person that
Oh,
will
God.
always respond to a text,
Yeah.
it's fucking me.
It's that guy.
That was the same night that I was not feeling good. I had my headache.
That's right, you were puking.
I was sleeping. I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock that
okay.
day.
He was
Yeah.
watching Baywatch.
Yeah.
He was
Watching
too
Baywatch.
busy.
So I understood.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I woke up the next morning at like 8 o'clock, and this is what I do when I mix text messages. I was like, okay. Oh, Cody texted me, Frank. Oh, that's funny. 10:58. Oh, fuck.
I better not respond.
I had to
Oh,
like,
no.
fuck, hurry, text it back.
So I assumed it was because of the work day that you had. I was like, it's fine. He's probably passed out, whatever.
Yeah.
Frank, what the fuck's your excuse, buddy?
He never even responded.
No, he did eventually.
Okay.
After you did in the morning, when
Sunday-
you
Sunday?
reminded him that there was a text exchange going on.
I've given up on Frank.
Oh, Frank.
I've given up on him.
Frank.
Frank's a lost cause.
He'll be on our show soon.
and
we
we
fucking hate
and then
him.
we can hash it out
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah. People have been asking for Frank to come back onto the show.
There's
Yeah.
one comment that said, I miss Frank.
It's
There are
people. It's the people, Brian. So you gotta understand the people. Do you not know
Yeah.
how YouTube works? You look at one comment and you assume everyone
Exactly.
else feels the
You
same way.
generalize like,
That's
oh,
how the
everybody
YouTube
hated
works.
Glass.
Speaking of which, I'm going to pull up the Discord questions because I will not forget this week to do it on the
Oh,
main
God.
show. Okay.
That's
Do you guys
funny.
look at the YouTube comments too?
Sometimes.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, look at all the comments. Twitter, by the way, guys, we were talking about this a week or two ago. People on Twitter take jokes way too seriously.
Like what?
Way too fucking
Way too
serious.
seriously. Like, they can't tell you're being sarcastic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I joked, I was at Red Robin, And I was like, these fucking fries are amazing. So I tweeted, I want there to be a podcast about Red Robin French fries and the greatness of them. And this guy replies, "So make one." Doesn't follow me, by the way.
Not at all.
And I'm like, all right, fucker.
It's always the ones that don't follow you.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like,
so
fuck
he's
you.
so he searched like
I think like
Red Robin.
because Ken and Makuga both replied to it, so I'm assuming he followed one of them.
Okay,
And he's like, this fucking guy makes a fucking Red Robin podcast. Go fucking make one. Make a podcast,
Yeah.
Cody.
I did the same one when I said, I think I tweeted one a while back where I said I want Christopher McQuarrie to direct nothing but Mission Impossibles, and he was like, no, but what about Green Lantern? I want
And
to
then
do
now
this."
he's making
like,
nothing Mission Impossibles for the next 2 years.
like now he's making the only two bunch.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cody. What if you're reading into his tweet? What if he's just like, "Well, make
Well,
one."
see, that's
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it could
exactly.
be.
It
But
could be.
he's like,
so make one? So make one? Really?
Yeah, you need the emojis.
If you're
to
saying
tell
that
you.
comedically, work on your delivery better there, buddy. Use different words, okay?
parentheses, sarcasm.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. All right.
Dot, dot, dot.
Ooh, I should change my Twitter handle to Cops15. Always
To
sarcastic.
see our Robocop.
I've been trying to figure out how to do it because I'm trying to get away from people calling me Copster. Everyone still
Yeah.
calls me that. I'm just like, call me
Yeah.
by my real
People
name.
introduce me as Beardo. And
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Probably
I
didn't
like-
help that I called you out on karaoke
Thad
as
always
Copster.
calls you Beardo, and I always say his name's fucking Brian.
Yeah, yeah,
He's got a
there's
real.
only
He's a
one
human
Brian.
fucking
Yeah.
being.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's weird.
Yeah. All right.
Discord.
So Discord. Discord's a great place if you want to get on our Discord. Just join our Patreon. Everyone gets the access there. They ask questions every single week. Possibly with the new set, phone calls. That can maybe making a return. So, Inky Brooks. He has several
How do
questions.
you do it?
Good. Nice.
me feel
What's a movie you'll never do a commentary on, but you personally want to? Each of you answer and make an answer for Frank.
So something that we personally want to do, but we don't think you guys will want to do?
Yeah.
Wait,
I want to do The Room, but I have a feeling
Oh.
neither of you guys want to.
I would do that.
Would
I
you?
would
I've
do
seen
it.
it
Because I feel like
once.
anytime you bring this movie up, people are like, I get it. It's a shitty movie. Whatever. I don't want to fucking watch that.
I get it, but
Be
everything's
fun.
been said about that
True.
movie that's been said.
That could be true. That could be true.
And if it was on Netflix, then maybe.
Because Striffler did a commentary on it. Like a lot of people have done commentaries on it.
Striffler is the best commentary.
Collider even did
We've
one
got,
on
by
it.
the way, we got permission from Eric to do commentary.
Oh, thank God.
Just to let you guys know.
Man.
No, he trademarked it.
He
Yeah.
trademarked it, yeah.
Mystery Science Theater.
He is the best when it comes to commentaries, though.
Yeah.
He's just put out a Spy Kids 3D one. It's
pretty great.
A teaser. Oh, it's so fucking
He just
fun.
like bashes like
He's
terrible
Oh,
movies.
he's my favorite. He's my favorite. He's like Eric Strip. Pretty much it. Check him out. I mean, you guys know fucking pretty much.
Yeah.
They're the best.
We've had him on. He got the turkey.
I
He's
wanna-
been on the show
turkey.
3 times.
3 times, yeah.
He's been on 3 times.
Yeah, gobble gobble.
Oh, wow.
You were on him with
I was
him.
not on him.
He would though. You've been on him with once though, right?
The first time
We
he was
can't put
on,
words together
I
today,
was
guys. We're
on
struggling.
with him. Yeah,
Right.
The first
Okay.
time.
All right.
But then I think he replaced me twice.
Yeah.
So fuck him.
For
No, the movie I want to do is a movie called either the Three Ninjas franchise.
You've been wanting to do that for a
Yeah,
long
okay, we'll
time,
do-
but we can never find it. It's-
there's a surfing movie called Surf Ninjas with Rob Schneider.
Okay.
Plays a surfing ninja in Japan. It is awesome. I love 90s movies like that, like just like
that
cheese
whole
and
shitty
like,
area.
It's
Yeah.
just awesome stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Frank would want to do like a Tim Burton movie.
yeah.
He'd want to do like a Beetlejuice or something
Yeah.
like that, which would be fun. I think it'd be fun.
I think it's just
Maybe do
fun,
a
like
shitty-
bashing on bad movies.
Bad movies.
The Room's fun too if you play it as a drinking game.
Yeah.
Like with actual like fucking hard liquor. Because if we do that for a commentary, by the end of that we're gonna
trash.
barely be able to talk.
what do you drink when?
I just mix like I mix
no-
a cocktail together and I take big sips.
No,
whenever
no.
something like that
What do you
happens.
drink when something
Oh,
happens?
there's stuff. There's many games for the Room drinking game. I did it for New Year's one or 2 years ago, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah,
with all your friends.
you guys were invited to that one.
No,
I don't think
Shout
we
out to
were.
that. You
I don't
abs-
think we were
I believe we
invited.
talked about it on the show.
I don't think we're
The
invited.
Room party?
I wasn't invited.
No,
to
it was a
karaoke.
New Year's party.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
Yeah,
watched
that
The
one we
Room.
ignored.
Yeah, that one you did.
I also
Yeah.
invited you guys to a New Year's thing.
Yeah, Cody straight up
You
said
were
no.
New
on
Year's
it.
you said.
Oh yes, could
you
not
said
make that
that.
one.
Brian,
I thought I responded.
I don't think you did. See, this is how we work. This is communication.
Email each other.
Ruben, yeah. Let's IM each other.
Check my text.
Ruben 25. Favorite kind of chips?
Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar.
Fuck.
You white motherfucker.
With hummus and
I mean,
shit.
I'm not wrong, guys. Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar is the best fucking chip.
Harvest cheddar.
Yes, it's the orange one. The orange
orange
one.
bag?
Yes. The
I'm not a
Harvest
big
cheddar
chip guy.
cheese.
I like Lay's. That's why.
Wavy
Fucking
Lays.
loser.
Yeah.
Barbecue Wavy Lays.
Yeah, those are
Delicious.
good. Those are good.
Yeah, those
Fucking
aren't bad.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonas. Hold on. Begrin.
Sun Harvest. What is it?
It's Sun Chips.
Sun Chips.
Harvest Cheddar. It's
This
the
one-
orange bag.
Harvest cheddar.
Harvest
I like
cheddar.
ham. Jonas Berggren. Excuse me if I mispronounce your Discord name. If you only could have one album and one movie to listen to and watch the rest of your lives, which movie or which ones would you pick?
Movie Jurassic Park, obviously. Album Self-Titled by Blink-182.
Ooh, that's good. Movie Split. No. Movie. Oh, I don't want to take yours because
You could say Jurassic
I
Park.
would say Back to the Future.
Okay.
I would say Back to the Future. Album. Waking the Fallen, Avenged Sevenfold.
That's a good one.
It's a great album.
I would say Nightmare. Is that?
Ooh, yeah.
That's the album name,
That's their
right?
fifth album.
But they have a song called Nightmare, and the album's called Nightmare.
It's their opening track.
Okay.
Nightmares of the Rich and the Famous.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how it goes.
that's Lifestyles.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Got that backwards.
Dipshit.
I would say that, and I don't know.
Movie?
I don't know.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No, because you want something like
Tag.
Something you could rewatch again and again and just feel happy every time you watch it.
yeah, and just feel like excited. Like it's a good movie, but like I don't know. Back to the Future is fine too because
Take my answer. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Stevie B96. Predictions of Super Bowl matchup / winner. So we got 4 teams left, right?
Yeah, I'm going the I'm going the Saints in the NFC,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm rooting for the Chiefs, man. I want the Chiefs to do it. I need them to beat the Patriots. But if I'm betting, I'm not betting against the Patriots.
Yeah,
I'm picking the Patriots.
They just win,
It's
right?
Patriots and Saints.
Yeah.
They deflate balls and stuff, right?
1 year, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't bring that up. Patriots fans get really mad if you bring that up.
They
Don't bring that
really?
up. Yeah, they'll kill you.
Oh my god.
They're the
I'll agree with that.
most cockiest sons of
Oh,
bitches.
God.
Pieces of shit. Except
My
Rock
favorite
Fisher's
thing was Brady in his post game conference the other day, being like, "Everyone thinks we suck now, so this could be a lot of fun." Nobody thinks the Patriots suck. Everyone knows the Patriots are great.
They just hate them.
Like
Yeah.
you just fucking hate watching you. That's what it is.
They're the Yankees of football.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Worse than these guys have been going on for fucking 20 years now.
Yeah.
But then
like-
all
like
the
get
fans are
shitty
like, yeah,
for
we
once.
won. Like, I'm good
Yeah.
because I wear a
Yeah.
Tom Brady jersey.
Yeah,
and
I contributed just as much as Brady did. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I wear the
got
same number.
I got one. Most.
No, we're going back to this Patriots.
Okay.
now.
Okay. Okay. This one's interesting because only our patrons will know a little bit about this. Cam's Camsk of 15 asks, I have a question for Chet Barney.
Hey, what's up?
If the movies are arranged alphabetically, then that means my Rocky and Creed Blu-rays would be separate, which seems weird to me. But what would you say?
That means you're organizing correctly, is what it is. You see, the ABC is the way it's supposed to be.
Okay. All right. Patrick
would
Zamora
agree.
also he's also got a question for Chet Barney.
Hey, Pat.
Do you have a living once physical media is dead?
Absolutely. Cyber Barney is a thing.
Okay.
Once you get,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I want to ask Chet Barney a question. in
Hey,
the
God,
Patreon
no, go
section.
for the turkey.
If you want to find out who Chet Barney is, find out this Saturday at Amateur Hour Film. Subscribe. Eyal Schechter, what are you going to see? I always met.
He's been a fan forever.
we gotta get that name right, guys. We gotta get that
Eyal,
name right.
can you like send us
Just
an audio
spell it out
recording?
like the most
Yes.
basic
Dictionary,
way ever, like
please.
we're a
Separate.
kindergarten person.
Shock Char.
Like a kindergarten
Chuck
person
Cher.
is what I said. Like
Eyal.
a child is what I meant to say.
He's asking, what are you all
Kindergarten
going to
person.
see while you're in Brooklyn? Are y'all going to head out to Manhattan as well? Because for those of you who don't know, Cody and I are going to Brooklyn for the Schmodown Live event. There's a thing called the Movie Trivia Schmodown. It's movie trivia.
There's a live one.
I don't have.
Ah, Brian, I even
bitch.
tried to tee you up twice.
There we
there.
go.
There it is.
Cody and I will be there. Contrary to what everyone else thinks, Brian doesn't work for that area.
I don't get that anymore.
No. So me and Cody will be up in Brooklyn for what weekend?
Weekend of the 24th or something like that.
Yeah.
After
so-
Blue Monday.
Yes,
Not this coming
after it.
weekend, but the one after.
The one after. So we'll be up there. If you see us in New York, in Brooklyn,
Say what's up.
Brooklyn! That was a Spider-Verse reference.
No,
come say
sleep till-
come say hi to us. We'll be up there. But I don't think we have plans to go to Manhattan. I don't know if we'll have time.
We don't have a whole lot of plans. I'm trying
We're
to
gonna
think.
try
What
to
are we
get
doing?
We're gonna try to get Cody to Central Park. We're gonna
I
make
don't really want to go that bad, but if it's convenient, we can go.
we're gonna make a video about it, and we're
It's
gonna
nice
try
to see.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
everything in our power to get him to
I
Central
just
Park.
felt stupid.
But it's just the
the
park.
last time I was there.
If it's to get him there, and we're gonna be with Ken Knapsack
big
too,
ass
so
park.
that's gonna be a lot of
I think
fun.
Makuga's going to be there too. I want to say. I thought I heard that Makuga's there.
We're gonna be drinking, so buy us some
I bet
drinks.
just
many
broke a hot
days-
scoop.
2 days?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Oh,
and then we're
3
leaving Sunday.
Thursday.
Well, okay, excuse me. Sorry,
Friday.
we're leaving. We're leaving
Sat-
Thursday on a red eye, so we'll be there Friday morning.
Yeah,
Friday.
Thursday don't count.
So technically, just Friday and Saturday,
Saturday.
we're working all day.
Fly
we might
back
go to
Sunday.
B&H. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go there. It's always closed.
Every
when I'm
time
there.
we've gone, like we went last year, and it was during either Hanukkah or something, and they were closed.
Uh-huh. It's kind of far though, because it's like
Is
at
it
the
not
very,
in
the
Brooklyn?
very tip of Times Square. It's far from Brooklyn. Everything's far from Brooklyn.
Damn it.
You're on the opposite island.
All right, one more question, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll do some Patreon shit, and we'll get out of here. Picks. That's
Hey,
an
Pix,
easy one to
how's it
say.
going?
If you could be transported into any video game of your choice without the fear of dying, which game would you want to be in?
Mortal
and
Kombat.
why? Ooh,
Without the fear of dying.
That
That's
shit's
pretty
so
good.
fun.
I've been playing Fallout
Maybe Mario
4
Party.
recently. 'cause
You
I-
want to be in Fallout?
No.
I mean, I guess if you can't die,
yeah.
it'd be cool to traverse the world.
Just walk the world collecting caps.
I think you guys are like Spider-Man or Pokemon or some
Spider-Man was my first thought, but I'm like, you can just go to New York. We're going there in a couple weeks.
shit. Oh, sorry, Cody. You can just go to New York.
Yeah, I
Let me
don't-
just fucking go to New York.
I
I don't
don't-
want to go to fucking New York.
Should we go wait in line at SNL?
fair.
Dude, you know who's fucking hosting that weekend?
Yeah.
James McAvoy.
yeah.
We should go fucking wait in line, dude. Could you imagine that?
That'd be funny.
Oh,
I'll be pissed off.
I'd want to touch his pet. You would be mad, huh?
if you guys got an SNL and I did it.
Ellis
just
knows
walk
some
up.
people.
Yeah, fuck
Ellis
it.
knows a
Just wait
few
in
people.
line.
Fuck Ellis. I'm just kidding. He's a
I'm
great
gonna
guy.
text him about it.
I would fly for that day if he got.
If we got us 3 tickets to
Yeah,
go see
yeah.
the Wangers go see us.
But you brought it up earlier. Pokemon would be the one because I want to live in the world of Pokemon. People don't die in that unless
Except
you're T-Bone's
Pokemon.
mom.
Ooh, I want
Yeah.
to be in Mario Kart because that just seems fun.
Just eat mushrooms all day.
Do you eat mushrooms in Mario Kart? Mario Kart.
Well, you consume them and you go faster. It's like a turbo thing. Like
Your car consumes them. You dump it
yeah,
into
that's
the
true.
engine.
You don't physically
Dump it
consume
in your
them.
ass.
Fast and Furious hit.
Yeah.
And the camera goes through the
Yeah.
engine.
Fast 5.
Guys, I looked
up?
up Sun
Harvest
Chips, Harvest Cheddar.
Aren't they amazing?
No, they're not.
Oh,
But on Amazon, frequently bought together with what other kind of chip?
is it the Sun Chip
Sorry,
French
that's the
onion?
second one. I gotta admit it. I hit my mic.
Oh,
there.
it's okay.
No, it's bought with a Dorito. Frequently bought together with a type of Dorito.
The blue
Which-
one.
Which flavor? Not the blue one.
Damn it.
Did I tell you guys about this Aloha drink?
I feel like you brought it up on the show. 'Cause
when I-
someone
when I went to
commented about
Hawaii.
it. Oh, you went to Hawaii?
I went to
That's
Hawaii.
Great.
Hello, we get it.
Never mind. I probably did talk about it though. It's a good drink.
Okay.
They're frequently bought together with Doritos nacho cheese.
Oh, the standard red. Nice.
Thank you so much
You
for
don't
watching.
care about red wine. You care about the standard red.
give a shit about the
Oh, you
Doritos.
said standard red?
Yeah.
I think you said Sandra red.
Sandra?
I don't know. I thought I heard
standard.
Sandra. I heard Sandra red.
No,
Okay.
Standard.
standard red.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Of course.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Wanger Show. It was a delight. Hey, it's been fun doing the podcast up in here in the studio. I'm actually gonna miss this.
You a little sentimental?
I'm gonna miss this
We light a
apartment.
ceremonial fire.
Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna love that we don't have red sheets up the
I
entire
bet.
fucking year.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Applause for Amber for dealing with this for the past year. All
Amber!
right, good job, Amber.
Amber, come here. Amber.
Amber, take a bow.
She's not gonna come out here at all. No,
Acknowledge
no,
us.
Can you say what she's watching?
Oh, okay. Before we go, so this
yeah.
is the best. So before the show is starting, Brian's obsessed with The Bachelor.
We're missing it right now.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
What a
Oh, it just started 6
damn
minutes ago.
shame.
So we're out here. Picture this. We're out here. Brian is watching clips on YouTube from The Bachelor.
There's Amber, by the way. A little
Amber's over there.
delayed.
Come
Good
here.
job, Amber.
Amber, come here. Come here, Amber.
We just want
Come
to
here.
applaud you.
Amber,
She's in
come
a
here.
blanket.
And Amber, so Brian is watching clips of The Bachelor. Meanwhile, my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend, who's had to deal with these fucking red curtains
Yeah,
for an
fucking
entire
trooper.
year,
She's
is
a trooper.
fucking trooper.
Yeah.
will not have to deal with that anymore. Is inside our bedroom watching football while Brian is watching The Bachelor. 29. If that's not
2019, guys.
2019, so
Drinking
Amber,
wine.
we just want to say thank you for.
Thank you,
dealing with
Amber.
your-
Thank you for everything.
You want to say anything
She's
on the
clapping
mic?
off camera.
No?
She's shaking her head.
Okay. Go watch Mrs. Maisel. Go finish.
Oh, is it
Oh, is
marvelous?
that good?
I heard it's
finished
great.
it.
I heard it's delightful.
Amber, yes.
Yeah, it's really, really
It's
Oh,
really
I wanna
good.
watch it.
Yeah, white people love that
Watch
show.
the first couple shows.
Did you see the Andy Samberg
Thanks,
joke
Amber.
about it on the Golden
Love you, bud.
Globes?
I think so.
Where he's like, you know what? When I watch it, this is really good, and also anti-Semitic.
That was a controversy that week. I remember because there was like a serious article about that. How that
Really?
show was anti-Semitic. Yeah.
Oh,
Or not anti-Semitic, but just it portrayed Jewish culture the wrong way or something like that. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I gotta
yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
But anyway, for this set,
Yeah. Bye, bitches. Fuck this complex.
Is
No,
this
I'm kidding.
like
This
a,
complex is really nice.
The Spin on Tuesdays Gone by Leonard Skinner? What is this? What is this?
you never heard of Boyz II Men?
Oh, I know Boys and Men. I don't know this song.
I don't think
though.
you've heard Boys to Men.
I know the name
was gonna
Boys. What are you gonna say
I
there,
was
buddy?
going to say something really
What
bad.
are you gonna say?
Thank you so much for
All
listening
right.
to this. I'll tell you in the Patreon section.
All right.
I don't even know if I'll say it for that.
Maybe not even.
Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody. 98, 2 more to 100. Fucking 100 episodes.
I'm getting emotional here, guys.
Isn't that crazy? 100
I'm not one to
episodes.
cry.
And we're not, and this is a weekly show. A weekly show.
We've wasted so much time.
So much of our fucking time. You
Yeah.
could be with your wife right
could
now.
be.
You
Yeah.
could be with your wife. You could be enjoying yourself with your cat.
starting
Applause,
your future.
applause
Felix
for
and
Marissa,
Luna.
guys. Applause for Marissa. Trooper, dealing with me being gone
Let's all
all the time.
applaud for
For
Marissa.
100 hours at least, I
who,
was
who
gone.
listens to the show.
She listens to the show
She
every
listens to
week.
the show.
Listens to it in her car on the way
Every
home.
week?
Yeah, she
Wow.
loves the show.
Let's applaud for Brian's lonely.
Thanks, guys.
Alexa, does Alexa still listen?
Not anymore. No,
Oh,
I still talk to her. So
Oh.
yeah.
Cue the music.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the set. Say bye to the Blu-rays. You won't see
Goodbye.
them. Say bye to the books. The Blu-rays are organized. Bye, everybody. You might not. You might see the.
Oh, the split picture isn't going anywhere.
That's
What's
good.
that plant?
It's
Has
a
there
fake
been a
plant.
fake plant here
It's a
this whole
fake plant.
time?
Yes.
That's always been there.
Yeah.
What
And-
about this flask from our bachelor party that's still proudly displayed?
What about Angels and Airways?
I actually that's up next to that's next to like Annihilation. Alphabetical.
Yeah. Actually, that would be Start the Machine. You'd put that in the S section.
Oh, is it really?
You failed.
Damn it. Well, I'm moving.
Everything you've
I'll,
learned.
I'll move it around. Yeah. I do have a fun behind the scenes time lapse of me organizing all this
What's
shit.
the
Looking forward to
ABCs
it.
of death?
It's a horror anthology.
That's a
film.
horror anthology that John Schnepp he did W for W2F. That's really good.
WTF?
WTF.
It's a segment for every letter.
yeah.
Oh,
So there's like short films for every
Oh.
single segment. He gave that to me for Christmas. So it's good. Say bye to the set, everybody, unless you're on Patreon. Because if you're on Patreon, what's up? See, look, I would use the flask, but I don't drink hard alcohol. It's hard for me.
Oh, I totally understand.
Pour
I think
some
it's
wine in.
funny.
Okay.
You could pour wine
I've also
there.
I wanted to put it right next to Brian's book that he lent to me last week.
have you ever?
He
have
gave you a
start-
book?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gave
Oh,
me the
that's right,
he
the
gave me the
screenwriting book.
screenwriting
That's
book because
right, I
you guys
apologize.
gave me shit on not how to.
I didn't give you shit at all.
I
I
know.
helped
I'm
you.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Brian gave you shit.
He did. Yeah, Brian gave me shit.
Cody said it's never, even if it's the wrong format.
Well, that was the one confusing thing because I've seen multiple things on text messages.
That's one of the
There is.
things where it says "fuck it," who cares? That just
Okay.
wasn't
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way that I learned. So that's why I
okay.
was like, I don't know if that's the right format or not.
The other day at work too, he was all like, I read like an entire 113-page script, but I misheard him. I was like, I thought I heard him say
Right?
I wrote
Fuck
113.
that. I would have to write that shit nonstop for
Yeah.
113 minutes straight to
How
try
do you
to
go
cram
about
that
writing
in.
stuff?
What do you mean?
Okay, so let's say
You-
you're
you
like
type things
you got
into the-
I know that Cody.
Cody
Big
with
letters.
the jokes. Cody with the jokes.
Cody's always with the jokes.
What a girl wants, guys. With,
I bet
Amanda
Marissa
Bynes.
loves it.
Oh, she hates me.
Why did she marry you?
She's made a horrible mistake.
Yeah. So let's say you got a blank slate.
Yeah. And
You've
I'll
got
write your
nothing.
name.
What?
Taylor Swift, guys. All right.
How do you go about coming up with your ideas?
Well, usually it's an idea that I have in my head, and I'll be like, that's cool, don't forget that, and I'll write it down on my phone. I have a notes tab on my phone with just random, like, 1 or 2 sentence things so you don't forget it.
Okay.
If the idea keeps popping to your head, I will pull out one of my journals and start writing stuff down like I did last night. And then from there, if I want to keep doing it, I usually go into like an outline or a treatment type thing, and
Yeah.
I try to map the whole. I try to do as much as you possibly fucking can before you start on final draft.
So you don't go right to final draft.
I used to do that, and sometimes that would work, but lately I feel like you just need to prep as much as you possibly can, or else you're
Yeah.
going to get stuck.
And people work differently too.
absolutely, it worked differently for each idea.
Yeah.
But I just like to be as prepared as possibly can.
I have
Yeah.
so many like 2-page final draft
Yeah, me
things
too.
where like,
Yeah.
I just start for 2 pages and
Yeah.
I just like never go back
The
to
amount
it.
of Act 1s that I have in my fucking folder, Brian, is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
How
oh,
many-
this was so cool. Wish I finished it. Yeah.
How many full-length scripts have you written?
I finished like,
Wait, feature
let me
length?
see. I think I have it written down. I think I have like 10. Let me see.
10 feature length scripts?
He's
What's
ready for
feature-
that blacklist, yo.
Ooh.
He's ready for that shit.
What's feature length? 120?
Like
90.
80 to 120. Yeah. Long. I mean, most of my stuff is within like the 100 range. The longest one I think I wrote was like 119. I think. That
I
was the one
think-
I wrote in college. That was a good one.
I was thinking about this.
Yeah, back when I was forced to write things. That was good. Yeah.
It's always hard to be forced to write. You can't force somebody to write something.
That's kind of the way I got to do it, though.
Yeah.
guess,
You know,
yeah.
or else I
I
just keep
guess.
putting it off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or
That's
else
true.
you have 2-page
Because I was thinking,
scripts.
Yeah.
I was thinking. So this month we shot something that I wrote. Next month we're most likely going to be shooting something, or excuse me, we're releasing something next month that I wrote.
Yeah.
At some point we're going to be releasing something that Cody wrote.
Yeah.
Your camera's going to die.
Okay. It'd be interesting to write or to shoot something that Brian wrote.
I got ideas.
You got ideas.
I've got ideas,
But
kid.
okay, but not for like.
Oh, he doesn't
not-
want 'em, though.
Hold on, no. But for like a sketch or like a short film.
I have both.
Ooh, I want to hear about the serious stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
Brian. Send your log lines, buddy.
Send them my way. I'll give
Send
them.
your log lines. You know the 4 steps to a log line?
What are the 4 steps?
Actually, I don't know if it's 4, but it's a bunch of things that you need on there.
I
It
hated-
needs to be one of the main ones. It needs to be ironic. No more than 2 sentences.
2 sentences. I know that.
And then I forget the other ones. I got this whole worksheet that like you need to study this shit.
I hated writing that.
Yeah.
I took screenwriting like 101.
Log lines is one of the hardest fucking things
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do. Like you can write a 120-page script, but you can't get 2 fucking sentences to make it work.
How do you summarize everything in 2 sentences?
Like I got one. Yeah, exactly. I got a script that I wrote that I like a lot, and I'm like, my log line fucking sucks. I'm like, what the hell?
And then people who get scripts won't go past that.
No, yeah. You read the fucking blacklist, and it's like, oh, that sounds like shit. I'm not going to read that. Well, it's like, oh, it's a cool idea.
I should take
Yeah.
screenwriting classes.
Read
Damn.
the books.
The screenwriting classes, like, I give shit about film school all the time. The screenwriting classes were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's the one where you learn the most shit
Yeah.
if you want to get into writing, and it was
Those-
great.
Wait, sorry. The one thing I learned from screenwriting is don't direct the script. Or don't direct.
Oh, it's like
in the
we
script.
pan up. To
That's
go
what I
here.
did.
Don't ever do that.
When I was like, oh, the camera dollies into as we see students
don't
moving
do
in,
that.
and the guy's like, fucking
To
get
never
rid of
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
I feel
No.
like I did that on
Probably.
my runner
But
script.
occasionally I'll do something where like we stay on this, and then you'll do like OS for something else, and
Yeah.
something
Do
in
you
the
have
background.
do you have any like I didn't even ask you this for this next one that we might be working on. Do you want to direct it?
I was thinking
Yeah?
about it because I'm figuring I'm already doing maybe do a co-thing. We'll do a
A
co-director.
co-director?
Ooh.
Yeah.
But like
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Brian.
I'm working on storyboards for it, and
Yeah.
you're obviously working on shots too. Why not?
I almost did the other night a test shot with Amber.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
nice.
almost like, hey, can you just like drive
Stand
somewhere?
here
And,
and
yeah,
see it,
yeah.
Mm.
Can you hand me that book? You haven't started reading it? Huh?
I
You've been
looked into
busy.
it. I
Did you
looked
read
at
the
I'm-
intro
I'm
where
moving
he
right
drops
now.
all the people that he's helped teach?
He's like,
He's like,
Mean Girls.
Tina Fey helped her with her career.
Kristen
Yeah.
Rigg read this
Yeah.
before she wrote Bridesmaids. So it's like,
Because I asked when we were setting up the web series, and you were gonna probably flop because
Yeah.
there's like 7 episodes in that.
Yeah, there's 7.
7 episodes. We're probably gonna be like going back and forth in different episodes and whatnot. But is that like a long term thing? Like you just want to
What?
direct or just write?
No, I mean
it's dirty.
I'll dip my toe into the directing thing, but
You got a big toe too.
big dick. That was stupid. It was a play on.
was a concert
Let's see. It was a play on the big feet, big dick thing.
Yeah.
And I was playing that I have tiny feet but a big toe, which means I have a big dick. All right. Anyway,
oh, that hurts.
I don't even know what else I'm saying. No.
Yeah.
I want to go more into producing. I like
Okay.
just organizing things together and
Right.
giving notes and shit
Right.
and just coming up with stories, not focus so much on the technical aspects of directing. 'Cause
Right.
that's the shit where I get like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
'Cause-
fuck, I'm responsible for 200 people.
Well,
today.
that's like the most
That's what I don't
overwhelming
like at
thing
all.
is like
Yeah.
coming up with how it's gonna look, how it's
Yeah.
gonna feel. Like cinematography is like another thing on
Yeah.
a level where I'm just like, I want to breach past it and like try to do it on our own, just because I like when we do shoots, I want it just to be like a small crew. Like I don't need it to be like a bunch of people, you know. But I would like to bring on new people as well. But I also don't want to give them a bad impression, like, oh, this is what these guys are
don't know what
doing.
they're fucking doing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like I
Yeah, we
want
got
to
to
keep
practice with ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Before.
we need to work with lighting. I've been watching a lot more tutorials on just lighting in general that hopefully can maybe benefit us in the future.
Do you have a reflector or no?
Reflector?
I thought you did. Like where it's like gold on one side. And
Yeah,
silver.
Robert has one, I think.
Because that helps a lot.
It does. Yeah. But even for this next one that we're going to be shooting in the next few months, like I've been looking up some really, really cool ideas for us to kind of go about.
I found this old picture on my Instagram. I forgot to tell you about this, but I actually did a short in college where I was in a car, and I wanted to show you.
Yeah, the B one?
The what?
The B one?
No, that was one that I acted in for my buddy in grad school.
Oh, excuse me.
One that I wrote and directed in one of my production classes.
What?
Yeah, right here.
Can I see this somewhere?
Holy.
It was just a little.
Dude,
still
look at
from
that
it.
camera.
Yeah. It's a
That's
pretty
fucking
good shot,
dope.
right?
It is,
Look
it
at the
is.
shot. Look at the shot.
Do you have that anywhere?
Somewhere. It's on my old computer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see that.
Yeah, the premise of that short was so throughout the semester, they would assign you scripts to direct and make. And everyone I got, there was a female part, but I didn't have any females available at the time. So I had my buddy put on this pink wig.
Of course.
And he did. It was really funny. It was fine with the class. And all. They always just want to make sure you got the script down. They didn't really care about all that shit. So the final thing you write yourself, and you do. Everyone's like doing these artsy short films and stuff. And mine was a meta thing where my buddy Casey is trying to get my buddy Cameron to act in the short film. And he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." He's like, "Why are you not doing that?" Because he made me put on a fucking wig the last time. I'm not going to do this again. So the whole final project I had was this meta fight that they were having about the thing.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, see, like,
got a B- on it.
Oh, what?
Best thing I did in that class.
That's what sucks
Jesus.
about film classes. Like you can't really.
How do you
rate.
judge that?
Yeah.
Mostly just on the production aspects of it.
Well, I was
My
like-
audio is terrible. Oh my god.
No one cares about audio.
everyone's going to be
Yeah.
fucking... At that time, how old were you?
That time I was 21.
Who the fuck has a sound guy? You're going to be scratch audio
Yeah.
from a fucking handy cam.
No,
Everybody.
but
I had a boom.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I had a boom inside the car
Okay.
My
that
production-
I couldn't do above, obviously, so I had to put it below and
You weren't like
angle it up
Robert,
like that.
where you're at USC and you got all these fucking great tools.
CSUN had some.
They there was a film department where you can rent stuff, but I just didn't know, as far as lighting's concerned, I didn't know what the fuck to rent. I rented one light one time and I was like, here, turn it on. I'm like, that's too fucking bright. And I just turned it off and did natural lighting.
I was going to say, can we pose as film students? Just
I think my student ID card is pretty worn at this point. I don't think I can really do
a
that.
lot of the times when I do short sketches or anything on location, and then we get a security guard or somebody ask us, we just what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're filming a school project.
We did that
Yeah.
with the run when we were shooting
yeah.
our next short film. So we shot behind a school, and there was I don't even know if he was security or something.
Maybe
but
janitorial
maybe,
staff. I don't know.
But he came by and he was asking what are you guys doing? And I was like, oh, we're just shooting a short film, sir. He's like, huh. And just sat there for
Got a
10 seconds.
permit?
Yeah,
Smokes
no
a
permit.
cigar.
Smoked a cigar and just walked away. Could I be in it?
Yeah.
Let me show you my dick. He didn't say that. No. But I'm interested to see what you have, what ideas you have. Would
got
you
some ideas.
Would you be comfortable with pitching an idea to Cody to write? Because that's how usually if I
I mean,
have
if he has an idea written, he should.
No, it's
be
not
writing
written
it.
yet.
Oh, okay.
There's so many times where I want to write it right now. I literally opened up Final Draft on Saturday.
It's
Nice.
and
dude,
I didn't
it's
start writing
fucking
anything.
weird. You start writing and then you're just
Just go to the fucking. Don't do the script template one. Go
Yeah.
up and do the text document one. And just write a bunch of fucking ideas. And
That's
make
what-
sure you have that down.
That's what this book shows. Sid Field's screenplay, the foundation.
It's a very good book, actually.
It tells you to map things out with index cards.
That's another thing I do. I should have brought that up. I do index cards too when I can. I have this
as well
board
as your.
where I have thumbtacks. I just put them all up there. That one's really helpful.
But you don't like
Yeah.
the 3-act structure thing, though.
I like the. I don't have any problem with that.
Oh, I thought you
No.
you're
I don't
rules
like
are
when
meant
it's
to be broken.
So, I don't like when it's so fucking obvious.
like
you can
plot
break.
point one.
Yeah, it's oh, here's where everything falls apart at the end of the second act. And now they
But
gotta
how-
get inspired in the third act.
But how different is it from doing a 3-act structure to a short film?
That doesn't apply to a short film, really.
It
You
does,
just
though.
kind of
It can.
Because you can go.
you can have a 3-act structure in a short film.
I
Yeah,
guess
like
it can,
2-5-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I was taught in film school. It can be short formed, just squashed down to 10 minutes or whatever, but still be there. We're like, okay, this is the plot point. This happens, and then this happens, but it's just really quick. I like my favorite joke in 30 Rock, or not one of my favorite jokes in 30 Rock, where it's something happens in the show, and he's like, holy plot point. and it just like cuts to like the
okay.
credits.
Yeah.
That's what I like. But
the Chet Barney one, that was the first time that we've done a sketch that was actually scripted.
that's what I like.
I wrote that in like the hour before
Which
I
is
drove over.
fucking crazy.
Like,
because
I
That's what I like.
Yeah.
should we try to? Could we release the whole script
Yeah.
just to our patrons?
Why not?
Yeah, because
It's pretty close to the final.
Yeah, there's
pretty
a couple
close.
things that we didn't shoot, but yeah, it's close.
We were a little rushed towards the
Yeah.
end, but even still, I think it did work out really well. But it's crazy that you fucking wrote that because like we were talking about it, like, hey, we're gonna shoot this tomorrow, and then like an hour later, you show like, hey, I wrote something up so we're not blindly just shooting shit.
Because I was afraid we'd be running out of time.
That's
right,
what I
like
don't
that.
like,
So I
yeah.
wanted to at least have a structure of something that
Right.
we would be able to shoot.
That's what I like, having the script first, and then once you know the setups, fuck around a bit.
Yeah.
Well, because like when me and Cody would do our original like amateur hour films run, it was literally an idea, and it was just. But to be fair, it was just me and Cody.
Yeah.
So like when we did like the slam dunk thing,
Which is still one of my favorite things we've done. It's so fucking stupid.
It's just me and him just
Yeah.
fucking going off like
Yeah.
If
crazy.
anyone
Like,
watching or listening hasn't seen like our old amateur hour stuff, go back and watch. It's so fucking
those
silly.
are some of my favorite days.
It's so funny.
The first one we did, Hostage,
yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was just literally us riffing and coming up with different camera angles. Did you even see Hostage?
I saw the hostage one.
Okay.
But I remember when I first met you guys and we shot something, we would shoot something for like an hour, and you're like, okay, let's get some pizza.
Yeah.
We would just eat for like the rest of the day. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're losing daylight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, the first one you shot with us was
Was it
Flat
the
Tire.
That's one of my favorites too. That one's really funny.
It's really, really
Yeah.
funny. Just yeah, it was so
Right.
simple too.
Skinny coats.
Skinny coats. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
You
that.
did that, but then you cameoed in Eavesdrop. The one where
Oh yeah, the pooping one.
Cody's taking a shit. He hears
Oh,
someone.
that's different.
Yeah.
But it was shot in the same
Same
park.
day.
Same-
we
oh,
were
okay.
still productive. We shot multiple sketches
Yeah.
that
Okay,
day, Brian.
I was thinking of they went together.
Right.
But
But
they're
that
different.
was like
Okay.
towards the end of when we were doing our.
We shot
our
one of them
sketch
at two locations though. I
Right.
remember that.
We
It was
shot
the
the,
exterior of the bathroom.
And the interior
Yeah.
was okay.
It was at
Shot-
his old work or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, my
yeah.
old job. Yeah.
That's what I liked about your old job. You had that like set. I wish we had a set like that.
Yeah.
Where it's
that
like-
whole the white room.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, if I asked, I'm sure because they like love me over there. I'm sure
It's
we
like
can
2
shoot-
hours away.
Yeah, it's far. Yeah. So then now we just kind of have to like do our own thing. But I've had like ideas for like more sketches and like if we could do, I want to do more short films
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it's like you guys directing and I'm shooting, or like vice versa between all of us, because that's like my favorite. Like that Nightmare one I sent you.
That was good.
I want to like that's like another thing that I want to do possibly towards the end of the year.
Well, it's only January.
I know. Yeah. I look to the
2019.
I look
guys.
too
New
far.
year, new us.
I look too far ahead.
I'm working out more, guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to boxing tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
I'm excited for this.
I haven't done any working out. I'm moving too. So
I had a
yeah,
chest
I
pain
got
for
an
like
excuse.
10 minutes during the show, and I thought I was going to die.
Oh,
By the way.
no.
Did you
There was
really?
a time where we were talking. I was like, please don't cut
Well,
to
it's
me.
because like we can
Yeah.
literally see your heart hitting your chest bone.
Yeah, it's
because
it's
of
really bursting out
lack
right
of
now.
muscle.
Yeah.
There were 3 buttons on that shirt at one point.
There's still 3.
Oh, but the heart beating and it popped
Oh, you
one
scared the
out.
shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck happened to my button? I was like, hold on.
But I will say, I
What
will
happened
say
to my
though,
shirt?
the next script that we're doing though, I'm very much excited for that.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but I think we
I'm
can pull it
very
off.
much excited.
It'll be
A
fun.
lot of Cody's scripts, I'm fucking excited. 'Cause there's too many of them.
Yeah,
Too
There's
many.
too many.
yeah.
Keep it
Stop.
consistent. Keep it down.
Yeah,
Keep
just
it down now.
cut
Slow
it
the
out.
fuck down,
Simmer
Cody.
down.
God
Slow
damn
it down a little bit.
man.
Yeah, I'm excited. 2019 is gonna be a great year.
Yeah,
One.
What's up?
This is what I took away from this book about dialogue. It only. This has things listed more, like it has more things listed than necessary, but I feel like there's only 2 reasons for dialogue. A, it moves the story forward. And 2, it reveals information about the characters.
he always hits that like move the story forward. I'm like, all right, I get
That's
it.
all you need.
Yeah.
If anything extraneous,
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Yeah,
I was watching a great video.
That's what I
on-
like. That's what I took
I was
away
wa-
from this book.
This is different because it's a video game. But I was watching a
not relevant at all to what we're talking
No.
about. Go
But I
on.
was watching a great video on a guy dissecting the game Dead Space. You guys ever heard of Dead Space?
That's not. No, it's Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. No,
Yeah.
Dead Space is
God damn it,
essentially
Brian.
Dead Space is essentially
I have
like
no idea what you're talking
Alien
about.
I don't know.
mixed with like Resident Evil, like zombies and stuff, but they're like alien zombies or whatever. And like he was talking about how great the opening scene is because it's a loading screen and then it goes into a kind of cutscene that tells you all the information you need to know. It's like a loading screen and it like little bits of information pop up.
Yeah.
And then like boom, it throws you right into the first scene. And it's like all right then and there. Like that's all you need to know. And then you're thrown into it and then you just fucking deal with everything that's going on. Again, different because it's a video game, but just cool.
Do you think there can ever be a good video game adaptation?
Yes. Uncharted's gonna be the one. God damn it!
You think Uncharted?
That's
honestly,
coming out?
I believe.
I hate to
I
say this.
believe in the Uncharted
I think
movie.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu is going to be the one.
Oh,
yeah, it
wow.
might be good.
Wow.
That's tough though because
Change of tone.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh yes,
you're right.
yes,
What
you
an
might be
elegant
right.
point that
Yes.
you made
gather
there.
our thoughts.
Wow, what a great point.
Jeremy Renner,
Why'd you say Jeremy Renner?
because he's white.
Okay, I think you're on the right track there
tell
with
you afterwards.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
I could see that being good. Obviously, I'm bummed. It's not the Pokemon movie
Dude,
I want.
how
But
how
if it leads to
ironic,
more,
though,
then cool.
How ironic would that be if the first video game adaptation that is like legit? I don't know. I don't know how Tomb Raider did, but I know most people are like, that's fine. But like, Detective Pikachu is the one that
I would be fucking dancing because I've been wanting people to respect the Pokemon franchise for years.
that's very true.
And every time I say it, they're like, "What are you, fucking 7?" And I'm like, "Ha, funny," but still, you know,
You're really defensive about it.
right? Like, fuck you. You just don't get it. It's like Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, it sucks. Master Universe is not going to work as a movie. Sorry.
Wasn't that like being written now? Wasn't there a story about
Here's
it?
the joke right here. Okay, here's Brian, right over his head, over the head, like we teed it up for him.
I know, but
The
you
joke's
guys,
right here.
you
teed
guys,
it up.
you guys
right
talk
over his
about
head.
it all the time.
Right.
No,
Brian,
but there's a new
Brian,
story
Brian,
out.
It's
I don't know
happening
if you
again. I
guys-
want you to know
there's
the joke is still
I
going
don't know if
over
you
your
guys
head.
know. There's a
Brian,
new story about
Brian,
it.
yes, we're fully aware
There's
of that.
a story
We're fully aware, and the
about-
joke is still going over
No,
your
Cody,
head.
I don't
It's
think you-
sailed into another dimension.
I don't think you know,
right now.
Cody.
That's where the
Cody,
joke is.
There's been
the joke
stories
is
about
gone.
this. There's been stories about this event
You
for
missed
years,
out, Brian.
Cody.
I'm aware of this.
And now there's new writers.
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you missed out on some comedy.
Thanks, everybody.